But it was only after you did shit to me, so like I feel like we are even now.
He's standing there, menacingly.
You've hit me with so many freaking arrows and powers and whatever in
You
the last
saw me
fight.
miss those attacks. I wouldn't have missed that time, though. You want to kill something, kill my dice. They're evil.
I can't have these
I
yet.
gotta see how these are doing.
I thought I got combat wounds, but I didn't.
Oh, that's very okay.
I played a game on D&D Beyond yesterday, and I thought, oh, it can roll for me. That'll be nice.
And then it didn't.
It rolled me nat ones
Oh my god, I'm crying.
on my +8 perception.
Oh.
What did I do?
This is why I don't trust the online ones, because it can literally roll you so many ones in a row just based off its algorithm.
Yeah.
1 in 18 on these, so this is gonna be interesting.
It was evil that night.
Wait, are you rolling initiative?
Lending my dice to people.
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm still gonna, grab some stat sheets and.
It turned them Amish. They didn't trust online rollers. We gotta go analog.
Oh, you might not get to see it.
If it's like a jumbo figurine, I'm gonna piss my pants. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And you know what? As an apology, this time I won't attack the big monsters. I'll let you do it.
No, I don't care about the rest of them. It's just the freaking undead cyclopses that I care about.
Which now I have to bring to every session just in case.
You really do, though.
I do.
It'll be over as soon as you let me kill one. The one. Or make me think it's the one by rolling poorly.
Right.
I'll just at the last second say my damage to the undead cyclops was non-lethal.
Actually, I don't think 4th edition has a distinguishing thing between.
For my character's sake, I hope it does.
I don't know off the top of my head.
We heal fully after a long rest, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And you get all your healing surges back. And
For some reason, I was thinking it
You wanna know
wasn't,
what I got?
but that's
Or you want it to be a surprise?
you get your damage back.
I got
on
Healing
armors
Strike,
as well.
which is really dope, and I really should have gotten it because it's a first level. I'm really sure on this. And then I got Angelic Witness. And I got.
Oh yeah, you have an angel now.
I have up to 3 angels.
Yeah.
It's cool. It doesn't really do that much, but it's cool. And then I got what I'm calling Divine Will. It's Command Undead, but I can use it on things other than undead.
I forgot to print you out angels, so
That's okay. Until we do a long rest, I can't use it anymore.
that's entirely true.
And plus, it's all daily power, so like, if you want to look.
I mean, they're still pretty good. Well, these guys will be angels
What is this
temporarily. Okay.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's quite good.
It doesn't do much. As a minor action, it's pretty good.
Yeah, because then you can do another power as a standard action. You can do as many as you want on your turn.
What do you mean as many as I want?
Like you could power for standard action, power for minor action, and power for move action, depending on what they are.
I mean, you're not wrong. I have 1 move action.
Okay. So, I suppose the place to start is when last we left our heroes a couple weeks ago. So who wants to talk about that?
I don't remember.
You're trying to do a skill check
I
thing
do remember.
that requires the whole party.
I'm gonna
But
do
you're
it by
doing
myself.
it on your own because you're stubborn.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I'm about to get stabbed, and you're in the same room.
Yeah, I'm looting the tentacle portals while we found the stabby elf.
Mm-hmm.
So
Gooey stabby elf, yes.
and we're all on like death's door.
And wasn't there like the elf is like somebody you knew,
But also don't.
but also don't?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They recognized you whether you know them or not.
That's for sure.
Holy crap! I used 8 healing surges already.
Well,
That
some of
sounds
those,
pretty
some you lost some when you read the book.
I lost 5 when I read the book. I'm crying.
Well,
That's
you
so
read the
funny.
book 5 times.
That's so
then.
funny. I can't believe we haven't rested since I've done that.
I mean, we've short rested, but you don't get them back when you short rest.
Wait, do I get an action point back now for my next encounter? Because last one I didn't have it.
Last one was the Cyclops.
Yeah, and I didn't use mine during that, did I? I know, I wrote a little one up there. So yeah, for my next one I would have it.
Okay.
Wait, I need a pencil.
Trust it. If it's not on your character sheet, you don't have it.
No, I wrote it on there because I was worried I would forget.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can erase that.
So, does anyone have a preference of which side of where we start back on? Are we taking because I know you had a short, you have to take a short rest before you can attempt the skill challenge again.
Yes, and I thought I already did that.
Well, you were doing it, but.
I was doing it. Okay.
But if anyone else,
No preference.
I want to go. Because then if I fail, I can go back to where they are.
okay. Fair enough. That sounds completely reasonable. So, the rules for the skill check are the same as last time. You can make any skill check that you would wish to attempt to cross the bridges. If you do a skill multiple times, the DC gets harder each time.
Mm-hmm.
The more obscure the skill is, the more obscure it is to the challenge at hand, the higher the DC will be. So some checks might actually end up being impossible. I'm not going to tell you the DC beforehand.
But it resets my option since I took a short rest, right? So I can retry the things I tried last time.
Yes.
Okay.
But you have to get 4 successes before you get 3 failures.
Yes.
Okay. And this brown marker is
There's none on the whiteboard either.
well, it's okay, I have extras. This backpack has everything.
Yeah.
Wait, last time, how did I get a free one? Because I got a free check.
You were doing you did a skill check like right before we started the skill test, and so I was like, fine, I'll be the super nice DM. And
It was the only one I got, so.
That is also true.
I'm very appreciative for your kindness, because it was the only thing that I got. Okay, so I'm gonna, during my short rest, I'm gonna notice the pack that I have, or wherever the hell I was keeping this, I don't know where I kept it, is like still slightly glowing. And either by the will of Ilseer or my DM, who may have hinted at something, I'm gonna take the artifact out of my bag.
Okay.
Is it doing anything right now?
Right now it's just doing the kind of standard pulsing and kind of consistently rearranging itself.
Okay, can I apply its power in any way? Can I use it in any way? Do I know how?
Go ahead and roll me
Come on, pretty.
your choice of Arcana or History.
Both are the same, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
11. I have no idea.
It's weird and alien. It's doing its thing.
I'm gonna like toss it up in the air. It doesn't do anything.
Kind of hovers for a second. It seems to take a little bit longer to come down as it did going up, but then it kind of just floats back in your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna climb up the wall just a little bit. That's like next to me, holding this thing in my hand, and I'm gonna jump with it, those like couple of feet, and see if it helps me float or anything.
Just down to the standard.
Yeah, like I just went up 5 feet and went down 5 feet. Did it help me float or anything, or did I just fall like normal?
Go ahead and make an acrobatics. Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Athletics is way better. 10. You're not doing very well all of a sudden.
You manage to climb up, kind of hold it, close your eyes for a second, kind of put your faith in it, and you kind of jump and you fall.
Okay, cool. You're going back in my pack. Okay, so last time you said I have to get what, 100 feet? Was it? 100
it's
feet or to the closest door?
first bridge in the sequence has been slashed from the inside, so it's kind of tumbled down over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So it is basically 15 feet up and across.
So this is a rope bridge, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna like haul up the bridge and try and like get rid of the plank so I can have more rope.
Okay.
So
So you have 2 pieces of rope that are attached at the base here.
cool. I have a knife, so I'm just gonna saw those off and gather my rope,
Okay.
tie it together so it's a bit longer, make a little loop at the end. And I'm going to. Oh wait, what was the thing I was gonna do last time?
It seems to go down at least 90 feet from where you are, just straight down.
That's fine. I don't care.
Fair
How far away is the next platform that I'm trying to get to?
15 feet
15 feet.
up and across.
Up and across. Oh, so it's that
Yeah.
horizontal thing.
That's the closest thing to you that will get you onto this large network of rope bridges.
Okay, having learned my lesson with the spear, I'm gonna tie one end to like my belt or something, so that way even if I fail, it'll come back to me. I'm gonna tie like one of my daggers to the other end, and I'm gonna try and like swing it such that it wraps around the broken post up there, and it'll hold tight.
Okay.
Wait, I have a climber's kit, don't I? Never mind, no I don't.
Okay.
Unless that came with the basic set, I don't remember.
So let's say that right now you have a total of 25 feet of rope.
Okay.
Which is more than enough to get there.
Mm-hmm.
So this will start the skill challenge. So go ahead and make your choice of acrobatics or athletic. Well, no. Yeah. To do what you're trying to do, it would be your choice of acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. There you go, baby. 18.
Okay, that would be a success.
I got one actually on my own this time, guys. What's with that look? It's like, Okay, what's next?
Okay, so you have kind of got a dagger on the rope that kind of will swing, and you can kind of catch it and pull it closer to you. So you can probably narrow the gap by about 3 feet,
Okay.
kind of arcing it towards you.
How big is the gap?
12 feet then.
Oh, it's another 15. Is it this one
Like-
just straight across? Or is it another up?
Like if you are here,
Mm-hmm.
it is here, and you are able to pull it like here.
Okay.
Well, that not to scale, of course.
Is 15 jumpable distance? I don't know what the standard is.
It's difficult, especially since you have to go up.
Oh, this is another angle one?
No, you have not gotten to this one yet. You have kind of gotten pulling it closer so that you can get to it easier.
So I'm trying to get the rope that was hanging and use that? I'm very confused about which one.
Okay.
You've got a rope bridge?
Yeah.
Is it a rope bridge?
Yeah, it is a rope bridge that is like right here.
Okay.
And so this here is like 15 feet-ish,
Mm-hmm.
and this here is like 15 feet-ish.
Okay.
And so you threw it up, got looped around there.
Yeah.
And you were able to pull this one, so this was like 13-ish. Or, sorry, 12-ish. So
Okay, so
now
am
you
I
have to
up
get
here now?
from here to there. So you made the check easier if you're wanting to try and jump, but it's not like it's going to be an easy check.
So I can't just like pull myself with the rope and get up there?
You'd be putting all of your faith on that dagger.
Oh, I see. What do I got? Hold up. I know I have powers.
You do have powers.
Gotta make sure I use them correctly. I don't wanna know. I can't use my new ones, which sucks. So can I... This one has like the next ally who misses the target before the end of the next turn can re-roll the attack. Does that also apply to like skill checks?
No. Unless you're like making an attack roll against the wooden
I don't want
rope
to.
bridge.
Hold up. My thing should be over there if it's not.
Which, fun fact, I was actually doing a lot of coding for wood bridges in my video game development class. I got them to explode and break if you make an attack against them.
The funny thing is, I wrote down all my ideas on how I was gonna do it in my notebook that I don't have with me.
Oh.
So making the stuff up on the fly. So let's do. So how long do you think it would take me to climb up that rope? Like, is that another skill check to see how long it would take?
Yes, that would be another part of the skill test.
Can I make that before I try and do something else, just to see how long it takes?
If you were going to try and climb the rope that you have anchored to yourself, to the dagger, to the plank.
Yes.
Okay, so that would just be probably straight athletics.
Straight athletics, okay. 14.
You think that it's something that you might be able to do. It's definitely difficult, and because you kind of pull it in and you end up swinging and have to kind of climb up the rope and hoping that the dagger would hold.
Yes. So how long?
It might take you, I mean, that's probably best determined by how strong Vezran is, but it is doable probably within a half hour to maybe an hour.
Oh, Jesus.
Well,
okay.
Look,
It's only 15 feet.
have you ever tried to climb up a rope for 15 feet?
Yes, I was in gymnastics.
Oh.
It did not take me that long.
Okay,
Like
then
2 minutes.
I did not. And it might take you 5 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
3
so
to
that
5
won't work.
minutes to climb up it, because guess who is not a very professional rope climber?
Okay. Well, actually, I
As
can.
someone with no upper arm strength,
I can
wouldn't
have up to
been able
3 at
do
one
that.
time. Okay, so what prestidigitation does is it can create small items, or it can make it invisible, which I don't need. It can't cause damage, it can't serve as a weapon or tool, and it can't hinder actions.
Okay.
So could I use it to like seal the dagger into the wood or into the earth where it's at? Like make more sturdy stone or something that it's like into.
You said 5 pounds of force?
I didn't write it down.
Okay.
It's probably 5 pounds.
That sounds, I'm willing to say that you can use that and get 5 pounds of force added to it.
But I can use it 3 times at a time.
Okay, 15.
Okay, so does that increase my chances of it staying?
That will lower the DC.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and try and climb this thing.
Okay.
And since this thing, I can reuse it over and over and over again, I'm just gonna assume I keep casting it so that way it stays.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that means you're probably not going to be using any other powers while you're holding that.
Yes.
Or is that a standard action?
No, it's an apple. Oh, wait, standard. Yes, it's.
Okay. So I guess you could, if they were minor or move.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Am I wrong? Strength? Is that what you said?
yeah, it would probably be strength. And then if you're proficient in athletics, you can add that proficiency.
Okay. So I add strength and athletics?
It should just be athletics.
Oh. 11.
That is not enough.
I didn't think it would be. Why did you roll so well earlier and I'm not doing great?
It's shy.
You're right, it needs a
So you
buddy.
kind of hold onto the rope, kind of being able to pull it, give me weight. You see that the dagger that you have up there it's holding in place, but you see that the rope itself is older rope. This is not from, and so there are areas of it that's kind of frayed, and it will pull a little bit under your weight, and you tentatively kind of put some weight on it, and you feel it kind of give a bit.
Okay.
Not like it's fraying or anything, but like it has elastic qualities to it.
Mhm.
That would make it a little bit more difficult and dangerous to climb on.
Okay. What else do I have in my thing? So, that won't help much, will it? What was the thing you said I could do so that way I could jump 12 feet? Was it just,
Be jumping.
Oh.
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me this, you're not gonna tell me, but it's gonna be an impossible to see, isn't it?
I'm not going to tell you. It's hard to jump 12 feet in the air, 15 feet in the air, and 12 feet across a giant chasm.
What, you can't do it?
No.
That's not a thing humans are capable of doing.
Especially me.
Let's do. Oh my gosh, I can't do the same thing because then it becomes harder. So, what was
Because
it?
like both of your checks so far have been. Actually, Actually, no, you did 1 acrobatics, 1 athletics, so they haven't gotten.
Can I make an endurance check for the rope? Is that a thing?
You can make an endurance check to just kind of
To see how
see.
strong it is.
Sure.
Okay. Now you have a buddy. You don't have to be shy. Oh my God, sweetie! I'm so proud of you. That would be a 25. Natural 20, by the way.
That is quite impressive.
Proud of girl.
The rope itself will hold your weight. It is worn, it is beaten, but it was well made. And so there might be some elasticity in it that you will have to account for, but you are confident and capable that you can overcome that and are generally understanding that it will hold your weight. The dagger that is holding it with the prestidigitation spell that is continually going off is probably the biggest weak point in this chain.
Okay. In that case, can I make an insight check to see if I think the dagger can hold my weight? Or a perception check, I guess, could also be one.
Where were you aiming the dagger?
So you said there was like broken posts and stuff where the bridge used to hang? Was that what you said?
I mean, it would connect upward, and then that would connect to more ropes and more planks on the other side. So you could kind of get it around a kind of nook in the edge where a rope would meet the rest of the planks for the next bridge segment, or just kind of in between some of the planks on the actual next bridge itself.
So what I was thinking is like this one's a broken rope bridge, right? And
Yep.
like that rope bridge has to be connected to something. And since I have the rope on this side, then this one is empty and it still has like the holds where it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm aiming for because that's like bedded into the rock. Assumedly. Or
There is no rock at this point. Like, it's more rope bridge. Like, this is
Oh,
just a
okay.
large network of
then where the
bridges.
next one starts.
Gotcha.
It
Okay.
seems to be the most good place.
That's where I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure.
I was picturing like caverns and like at the upper level that has like rope bridges to go across the ceiling.
Mhm.
That's what I was picturing in my head.
Well, there are that when it's a lot closer together.
Yes.
But right now, this is
It's
a
just rope bridges.
cavern that you cannot see entirely all the way across, maybe getting some lights from the other side that are only visible because there are lights.
Yeah.
But it is
Let's go.
a bridge on a bridge.
Let's go. That's where I was aiming. So can I do that? Make an insider perception to see if I think it's gonna hold me.
That would be perception.
Okay.
Sure.
Even though I like insight, I'll do perception
know.
just for you.
But
Oh, you're not doing too bad. 14.
14? It's gonna be about 50-50.
Let's do it. Going up it.
Okay. Go ahead and yeah, that would be. So this is gonna be basically what. So you're saying you're going to try and climb the rope and kind of swing yourself out, do the deed.
Yes.
Okay. In what manner are you going to do that?
I'm hoping to use dungeoneering, because dungeoneers usually know how to get around in like weird terrain, is how I think about it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's true or not. Is that how dungeoneering works?
It can.
Or is dungeoneering more like knowledge about a plant?
It's more knowledge about the art of dungeoneering,
Oh, okay.
but I'm willing to say that that's probably gonna be a slightly higher DC, but it's certainly
Okay, then that's what I want to do.
okay.
You're with your friend now. Come on, baby. Honey, I know you're shy, but you don't have to be that shy. So that's 11.
That is not going to do it.
I don't think it would. So am I just like falling now?
Well, you still have basically one more die roll that's going to determine if you can get up there or not. Like you are able to kind of swing yourself out, but now you're kind of there, and you're kind of.
Let's try. So as long as I can get up, that counts as a success, right?
Yep.
I'm
Basically, it's up to this die roll to say, do you get to the bridge or do you fall?
I'm just gonna use phase step and jump up there then. If
Okay.
that counts as a success.
Yeah, That's just an automatic success.
Yeah. I was waiting to use that one in case of emergency. So.
Then you are on the bridge. Okay.
Okay.
That was easy.
Well, last time I failed every single time, so like I'm pretty happy now.
Yeah, to
You
like
did
take
good,
a
honey.
10-minute
I mean, you
meditation
did bad,
to
but
think
you
about
never
it.
rolled a one, so I'm proud.
Okay, so now that you are up there,
Andrew.
Yes.
Hang on.
oh, it's okay. I
Too late.
What?
There's an eraser.
it's dry erase. It literally.
I know.
No, it's horrible. I don't know. Okay, moving on.
He's resistant.
Yes.
Oh, you're resistant to that?
To dry erase.
Yes.
Yeah, aren't we all?
I'm dying. That's hilarious.
But now you're up that you're up there, you can kind of see that there are different cords and such that are tied. And one of the things that you didn't see immediately while you were there is it's kind of tied down above the opening, but there is a kind of small pulley system that kind of goes in between the bridge, and there are kind of small junctions that are crossed at the edges of each one that kind of facilitate this, and there are lanterns that seem to be unused or off, that are just kind of hanging, going down the way. But otherwise, there is a wide network of rope bridges that you can explore.
So I want to go to that one that was the closest to me, and I want to see what's in there, because you said it was dark,
Yes.
and I want to see what's in there.
Okay, so in order to get there, it's kind of the bridge kind of arcs out, and you kind of take
A roundabout.
a roundabout way there.
Mm-hmm.
But you do get to an area where there is an open campfire,
Mm-hmm.
and there seems to be almost like straw beds that have kind of been arranged. It's a small little alcove. In order to get there, you kind of ended up having to go down probably about 30 feet. Just the different bridges kind of angling in elevations.
Mm-hmm.
But the fire is smoldering, and there do not seem to be any people around, at least in this alcove.
Is there anything else in there?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
No, you need your friend. I know you. Oh, you were so close, honey. You're okay though. 18.
Okay. You can see kind of scattered around and littered, there are small glass capsules with brass ends to each side, and several of these glass pieces are fractured. And oozing out of some of them and kind of splattered along the ground is a honey-like opaque yellow liquid.
Okay. Would I know if it's poisonous if I touch it? I mean, without touching it.
That would probably be Arcana, Dungeoneering, or Nature.
I'll go nature if that's okay with you. That would be a 17.
This doesn't resemble any poisons that you've come across in your time. Uncertain as it is, because it's something that has never really made its way towards the Temple of Ilsir.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to be a thing that is, it seems to be inert in its current state.
I'm gonna poke it.
It feels like you're tapping water. I mean, the liquid kind of coagulates a little bit on your finger and then drips as pick it up. It's
Disgusting.
It's yeah.
Is there nothing else in here?
Where you're kind of, the campfire has light kind of in a small, maybe 15-foot radius around it, and you have low light vision out to how far?
60 feet.
Okay. The cave, like little nook that it is, does extend farther back, and there is kind of a small twisting area, and there is a. Go ahead and actually roll me a perception check, since you have low light vision.
That's cocked. Somehow it's worse. 8.
you see that that the cave does extend farther back and seems to have other maybe crevices and places where individuals could be.
Okay. I'm gonna go back in the rope bridges and look at the next cave.
Okay, that one's going to take a bit longer to get to, and while you're doing that, we'll camera switch over towards Branu and SR and the Nekafil Kuvok.
What?
That was the title that they introduced themselves as.
We're trying to figure out right now.
So we're gonna call her Candy. Cause
Why?
She has a name.
Long name.
She has a name.
She just didn't give you her name.
Well,
Oh, what was it?
She gave you her title.
It's an honorary title.
So she's a
Part of
candy
her honorary.
queen. This is what I'm hearing. She's a candy queen. Kesafar Kavak.
I'd like to
Can't
make
be.
her a pincushion. Unfortunately, I used up my daily power fighting you guys.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So long ago.
was. But it was still today.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
We really need a long rest, guys.
We know.
But this individual is kind of chained up to the wall. Their arms are outspread, and you can kind of see that that the tattoo structure kind of seems to glow, and a golden ooze kind of forms out daggers that almost form around their hands to be. I don't want to say Wolverine claws, because it's like a singular point, but it's that same kind of almost explosion of knives from hands, but also slightly gooey.
Oh.
And they kind of lunge in your general direction and are immediately pulled back by the chains that are binding them to the wall.
Interesting.
Thank goodness.
Did I put an image of them in the chat? I think
You
I
did.
So-
Oh, cat.
So they are able to reach.
It's about, like, they have about 5 feet that they can move forward, but they can't really swing their arms around or kick much just because they are chained to the wall.
Are they hanging off the wall as well?
Yeah, kind of doing a Jesus.
Okay.
No internet. Ish.
I'm going to back up.
Okay.
An understandable response.
You are in the same chamber as well?
Yes.
Okay.
And in fact, I can draw my weapons as a free action.
Yep.
So you're just backing up. I might want to attack.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll,
Okay.
if you'd like.
I'd like to try to twin strike and try to have each arrow like pin each hand back onto the wall. That's
Going even stronger on the Jesus.
We're
service
going
here.
even stronger on the Jesus.
Okay, let's do it.
I think it would look neat.
It would.
I would appreciate it.
So I'm
Yeah, we can make a religion out of this.
I'm farther away than okay.
You already have.
Ooh, 19 plus 25.
Yeah, that hits.
If I miss this, I'll be very sad. Oh, I'm very sad. That's a 13 to hit. I don't believe I get any bonuses.
They are restrained. Like, it's hard to miss them.
Did I hit?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Mostly
say.
because they have negatives to armor class because they are chained to the wall.
I thought you were gonna say. Now, despite that, you missed anyways.
But no, you would hit both times.
Okay, good. Okay, I don't know how I'm forgetting
It
this,
seems
but
cruel.
my weapon's a longbow, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
And you can plus stuff.
9 on the first arrow,
Okay.
3 on the second arrow.
Okay. You are definitely able to. One of them's a little bit messy and you don't quite hit where you wanted it to. Kind of hits into the shoulder and the muscle tendons kind of seize around it. But the other one you are able to kind of get towards the wrist and kind of pin it towards the wall.
Cool it, stabby. I don't know.
You see where these arrows hit, it's blood. mixes with the golden amber honey-like substance to create a kind of orangish bit that will just plop to the ground.
It bleeds. We can kill it.
Yep.
It's an elf.
Oh.
Yeah. We were actually just talking about this yesterday. You guys haven't had very good relationships with many elves.
Ever.
Well, when they form goo knives and try to stab us, I don't imagine that'll get very far.
No, I was complaining about the same thing. We haven't met any nice elves as far as we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is racism,
It-
but
I'm not trying to.
I
They're
know.
stabbing us.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be acting in certifiable self-defense if it was me she was attacking.
Which I appreciate.
Hmm.
She going to say or do anything else?
She kind of, you see wincing in pain, but just kind of stares back at you. And roll a perception check.
Okay, we need to break out the calculator for this now.
Oh boy.
24, okay.
You hear her kind of mutter under her breath, "Violet eyes."
Very good. You can see what color my eyes are. Very good.
I'm dying.
Care to elaborate? On why you're fixating on that?
Well, we're waiting.
Oh my gosh.
If you're going to just kill me, be over with it quickly.
Oh, that was easy. He grabs another arrow and starts to draw back.
She's not gonna talk.
Sorry. Last time I killed something, I got yelled at and attacked. Is this okay?
I'm not Vezra.
While I was looking at you, he just lets the arrow go.
I don't know why that cracks me up so much, but it really does.
18. 19 again.
Yeah.
I don't think we're missing something important. Do you think we're missing something important? I don't think we're missing.
You probably are.
Oh. Well, maybe she'll have a chance to survive. 8 damage in total.
She is bloodied.
Oh. I've never had that happen before. I'm sorry.
These arrows just 2 more, right into the meat.
She's chained to the wall. How can you not aim more lethally?
I hit her, alright? I've had a bad day. My arm's sore. I'm still bleeding out of my neck. Let's not forget that. Should I do it again, or do you want to do it?
Go ahead.
Okay. I feel like if you were up close, you could do like a coup de grace or something and just one shot. But I don't know if that's a thing. You'd also get stabbed.
Well,
Oh my
I
god.
could, but I get in range of being stabbed.
Would she stab you if I threatened her with the arrows?
Well, one hand is pinned to the wall.
That is true.
So she could, yes.
Why don't we just pin the other arm?
Well, at this rate, you'll probably kill her doing that, but
I'll just hold her arm then.
do you want to get stand? Go ahead.
No. Mm.
You're really very new to this, aren't you?
Shut up. Wait, actually don't shut up.
Yes.
I didn't think you would talk.
Oh my gosh. Fine.
You really don't remember.
No. Remember what?
That's most curious. The Azahar I knew swore he would never forget.
Forget what?
How long have you had those eyes?
Since I became of age. When many others become shades.
Yes, but you see, that's the fickle thing. Time. You seem rather inexperienced in your craft. I suppose it reasons to see that we'll meet again. Or you could just let us go. Or,
Us?
well, me.
Us?
Yeah, you said us.
Slip of the tongue.
Alright, I'm really confused now.
Same.
Should we go back to killing her? Them? It?
Her.
Azahar, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay. $22.
You see one of the things that this individual is wearing around their neck is a small necklace, very thin silver, like metal chain. And then around it is a ring that is hammered silver. And it is just there. It is very plain, it is very simple.
I already know that she's one of us. It's a,
But there's something interesting about it. You recognize some of the hammer marks on it, the different indentations that kind of make it around.
it's an artifact tracking ring.
Yep.
Which I would know she's found one because of the title.
Yep. And then you look to her hand. She's wearing one of the rings as well.
Okay. Why does she need multiple? Wait. Okay, time to look at my own hand.
It's a close match.
How identical?
Hers is a little grimier, a little dirtier. Couple gouges in the side that maybe saw some wear later, but it's similar.
Okay, we're
What?
there's some time travel shit going on. And I gotta process that.
I knew you were gonna throw in time travel at some point.
I am a very, I am a sci-fi fantasy nerd.
I know. like, I don't know what's happening here, so I'm not really listening because, like, it's not my thing, but I know what's happening here.
Brownie?
I'm getting the feeling maybe we don't kill yet.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll not kill for now. Is there any other part of the room that hasn't been searched? Brand new might turn around to go do that.
Okay. Throughout the room, as you've seen before, it's like a library shelf of these teleportation cores, these stones
right.
that are constantly multiple substances.
Which does give me an idea.
Okay.
But do we want to follow through with that?
Do we want to what?
Do we want to throw her into an alternate dimension?
Oh.
Hmm.
Do it.
Well,
You have a Vezran on your shoulder.
we don't not.
Surprisingly, the Vezran's the devil.
This is Jesse, not Vezran. Actually, no, Vezran might.
What's the difference?
There's not much of
It-
one.
it's
Vezran's
just-
nicer though.
It's just back to Vezran.
We don't not want to do that, I think.
It's certainly an option.
Were there any labelings on these?
There were not.
Okay.
We would have to test out every
There are
single
a
one.
lot of ones that look weird.
I was gonna go shopping for like elemental plane of evil or whatever, but I don't want to test every single one to find that.
We could test the other one I picked up.
We do know that one could just like grab her, pull her in.
You have a far realm one, yes.
I have a far realm one that takes us to flesh dimension,
Yes.
and one that does something else that we haven't tested out yet.
Right. Different locations.
Well, do we want to test it out?
Perhaps. Would be interesting to see.
That could be how. That could be how we interrogate. She doesn't talk. We test it.
Tell us everything you know.
That could be a lot.
It is.
It's like haggling a price. You start high, they go low, then you find a middle ground.
It's called the foot in the door technique. I took a psychology.
Now we're finding the elf.
Everything. Oh. Well, where should I start with, partner? We went on several missions together as a Harkuvok.
Excuse me? When?
I mean, was there were several years of collecting. We visited large sky cities, different operative teams, each time bringing back different shards. And every time, you had a fascination with these devices that none others really reciprocated. It was more of a job to them, but then there was the warden. They've been tracking us on the last couple ones, and they, in short, caught up to us. Decided to be merciful. You tossed me the artifact. And they killed you. Well, part of you. It kind of split you. I'm not entirely sure how it worked, but I saw you leave and die. Hands, but you see it. They offered me a choice. Die and they'll take the cube from my body, or live and surrender it. The one of you that stayed behind attacked it, failed, almost died again, which that doesn't make sense, but look, it's been a lot to process and I'm still not entirely sure myself, but I gave it up.
The artifact.
Yeah. And you... Despite our histories, despite our times together, our times working towards common goals, recognize that perhaps I was unfit to carry my title. And so here I've been, ever since, waiting.
What do I do?
I don't know, but don't forget she tried to stab you at the beginning.
She seems to have good reason why.
You really don't remember anything?
No, nothing. Nothing about that.
Maybe she's really good at lying and just wants to get down to kill us.
You can insight check her if you'd like.
Why not?
Yeah, you can just call that whenever. Or like if you're trying to figure out if someone's lying.
I'd like to insight as well.
Absolutely.
Oh.
This is when you need me there.
Whoa!
7.
Modified 21.
And you
Brand
don't
new?
need me there.
Like the first time I catch on to something.
She seems to be being authentic. I mean, she's saying things that are very outside of your periphery, and she's talking about things that you have very little experience in, but what she's saying seems to be upfront and, at least in her mind, reasonable to the extent that she understands it herself.
She doesn't look like she's lying.
As her, you're caught up in the moment of all of the revelations, and it's
Yes.
a lot.
Accurate. Accurate. Very accurate. Okay.
What proof do we have? Have her reveal something about your life that no one else would know. I don't know.
Well, apparently she knows things about my life I don't even know, so.
Granted, but maybe there's overlap somewhere.
I literally have not been listening at all. So I'm gonna play true to my character who doesn't know any of this.
Yep.
And I've been following, but I must play true to my character who would not be following. 100%.
Why is it silent? Are you looking something up?
I'm waiting on you guys, but yes, I am also looking at things.
I get the feeling that we're going to need her. So my pocket dimension idea is becoming stronger.
Stronger?
Well, that... Like, I want to shove her in an alternate dimension more so we can get her back if need be.
Oh, I was under the impression that she would be killed. I mean, Far Realm doesn't sound friendly.
True.
Well,
Very true.
I think right now you can decide whether or not she lives and continues to say these things, or dies and it all goes away.
She lives.
Damn.
Don't be so happy about it.
Well, he's not.
I responded, your circumstance.
Truly not the SHR I know, but a welcome change.
I don't want to cut her down. How long have you been chained up here?
You know, it's really hard to track the passage of days without
And I can't.
a moon, a sun, stars, anything that would.
I think she'll be fine for 8 more hours if she's lasted this long.
I think so too.
So that's what you're doing. You're just gonna sleep here.
Not here.
Well, not here.
We'll probably find a better place in the hallway.
Do you have any recommendations?
Yes. Is there an inn nearby?
There's a really nice wall I've used the past couple of nights.
Anything horizontal? I saw it in a thing somewhere.
Well, here,
The
let me
word
lead
horizontal.
you. Oh, wait.
It means comfortable.
I'm not even here, dude.
He's just proclaiming this.
Oh my gosh.
We might have to let her down.
Now?
We might.
Let's not. Remember? Stabby, stabby.
She still has the knives out, by the way.
We can leave the arrows in her as a reminder, and then we can come back the next day.
Could you get rid of those?
And they just kind of disintegrate into like goop that just plops down on the ground.
Yeah, she can get them back just as easily.
He's not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Brandy's like, the DM said so. Okay,
Okay.
if you want to let her down, fine. I am going to be 20 feet away, ready if she does it again.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one is this one again?
His name is Brian. I don't think he's from here.
Don't remember him.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Freedom.
Okay. to next?
We have an elf friend who stormed off. Friend.
Ah,
Yeah, we're friends.
There's still
Get it?
blood.
Huh.
There's still blood coming from my throat. Friends.
That's what true friends do. They try to
She
kill
calls
you with a
herself
knife.
a priest of Eelseer, but everything she's done has been very not priestly.
Ilseer? Really?
Yeah. I'm just as surprised as you are.
Come on, they're the worst.
Right?
She's proven herself to be, yes.
You're doing this just because I'm sitting next to you, and I know it. It's fine. I didn't hear any of this. The fact that you're laughing means I'm right.
No.
Yes.
Once again, I would have to reference something I put in a document to Sarah. Very specifically about this.
Well, right now, I'm working on the monsters that you're gonna have to face, and I'm having fun making it immune to everything you can do.
Awesome. I love the sound of that.
Immune to all damage.
Fun.
Just to be safe.
Fun.
You never know what rogues can do.
Well,
Is it an undead cyclops that's immune to all damage?
don't even joke with me.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa!
You just triggered me like horribly.
We're gonna start heading towards where Vezrin went off to.
Okay.
You coming?
So what's
Yeah.
the marching order here?
Brenu is 20 feet behind the elf. She moves forward, he moves forward. She moves backwards, he moves backwards.
Gotcha.
I guess that means I'm taking the lead. Because she doesn't know where she's going.
Okay.
Her and her knives are following right behind you.
No, she dropped the knives. I mean, once again, she can make more at a moment's notice. But she dropped them.
Which I would hope you would notice.
And the slightest twitch, and he like starts to reach for the bow.
You eventually make your way through the cavern, reach the fork, head in the other direction, eventually find the area where Vezrin was attempting the skill challenge.
Ooh.
There are marks in the ground and areas of frustration that were taken out upon the rocks. A couple
this seems
clumsy
about right.
falls. But you see a dagger with rope kind of hanging from one
No,
of them.
I took it with me.
You took it with you. Okay,
I'm not losing rope again.
No.
I have learned
Fair
my
enough.
lesson. Dagger is with me.
Dagger is with you, rope is with you.
Yes. I'm gonna write my 25 feet of rope back on here.
But Vezrin does not seem to be there. And you reach the end and
What was I doing again?
you were exploring the different.
Oh, I'm in the farther cave.
You were
I'm in
heading
there.
that way, yes.
Yeah, I'm what's in that cave?
Seems this one you end up kind of finding your way around on the bridges, and this one kind of leads up a little bit, maybe probably 15 feet from where you had started.
Okay.
But this one, the fire is out, but it is similar. And there are a couple individuals seemingly resting there.
All right. Is there
They're
anything?
humanoid shaped.
Is there anything else in the room? I just want to steal their shit, dude.
Okay. There are definitely people there.
What do they got?
Go ahead and roll me perception checks.
It's never insight anymore. No.
No, insight is understanding a person's motives and understanding. Perception is, hey, they've got stuff that I want.
I know. My passive
Or,
perception is 14.
thievery also works. If you're better at thievery, and roll thievery.
I'm not. I rolled a 10, but my passive is 14.
They seem to be wearing kind of more tattered clothes. They are elves,
Mm-hmm.
dark elves, you see that they have veins kind of bulging across their body that are gold.
But these are not drows.
Drow and dark elves are the same thing.
Oh, it's doughboys. You could have just said that.
Except he wouldn't, because that's not their name.
And what did you say about gold?
They have kind of bulging golden veins that kind of lattice across their body.
Oh.
And they're wearing kind of hoveled clothes. And the closer you get, you can kind of see that they're not asleep, they're just in a sort of catatonic state, shaking a little bit, just very faintly.
Huh. How many?
3.
I don't know if I should do that by myself. Can I see that they're like in the cavern now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like that they're entering?
Yeah.
No, you would have to. You'd probably be able to if you got back onto the bridges and.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
Excellent.
about heading back that
Okay.
way because I don't think I can take.
If you head back that way, you'll see them being towards the edge of.
The skill challenge
The
that I
skill
had to do. Do they have to do it too?
They can.
Or you can skip it.
Just real fast.
There are ways around it that, yeah. Well, for one, phase step is you teleport 5 squares. You could have just walked past it, just teleported from
Well, last time you said it was several rope bridges and it was like over 50 feet or something, and I was
Well, yeah,
like, okay,
it's a
this
long
will
way
work.
away, but like you just have to get up to the first one.
I didn't know that.
It's okay.
Ah!
It's okay. You probably wouldn't be. Vesper probably wouldn't have thought of that immediately. It's fine.
Vesprin was holding on face up in case she fell.
Which is a very reasonable thing to do.
Vesprin's also very pissed right now that they're just
Yeah.
gonna get up there with it. Okay. Well,
I mean, you could definitely just sit up there and laugh and watch as they.
that's
try.
exact. I'm not going back down there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit up here on the edge and be like, hey, psst, psst.
So are you back?
Yeah, I'm 15 feet above you.
Like on the rope bridge, at kind of towards the edge, there's a rope bridge that is 15 feet up and 15 feet across, and you can see there are posts where another one would have come, but it has been slashed apart.
And I'm just sitting on the edge of this with my legs crossed, just all proper, like having a cup of tea that I always have on me.
There she is.
Oh,
Hey guys,
Oh, this
I
is
found
the
our
one you were
targets.
talking about.
Mm-hmm.
we found
She
an
took my
elf.
crossbow and
You found
made me
what?
buy it.
Another elf.
Another. Who are you?
She took my crossbow and made me buy it
Wait,
back
what
for
race
more.
is she again?
Elf.
Oh, just a regular one.
See those 4 arrows? I nearly missed many times.
So you hit her with your bow and arrow, but now she's with you.
Yes.
It's a long story.
Anything I need to know?
No.
She's harder to kill than I thought.
What's your name?
She kind of looks towards Ezahar.
You know your name, the thing that they call you?
Yeah.
Go with your real name.
It was
Vin.
Vin?
Yeah. V-I-N.
Vin? That sounds oddly familiar to me.
I haven't introduced a character in this or any other campaign that has that name yet.
I'm thinking of Vinny, my fellow RA, who I love to pieces because he's in a little cinnamon roll. Elf person evil question mark?
Neutral.
I don't know.
That's fair. You don't have alignment sight to know that she is true neutral.
I'm gonna roll an insight check. Is she good or bad? In my eyes.
Oh, in your eyes.
Yes.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead
In
and roll
my
insight.
standards, is she good or bad?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Honey, I put you with. Do you not like your friend? It's a 16. Rolled a
You haven't really gotten to see her that much. She's an elf. Looks kind of cool. Has long tattoos across her arms that are kind of golden in kind of a way that might indicate that. I mean, you haven't seen anything with this of the Temple of Ills here, but it looks kind of sunny.
So in my eyes, she looks like she might be on my side.
Perhaps.
At the very least, she doesn't seem like an enemy.
She doesn't give you much for you or against you vibes. It's just
Neutral.
neutral.
Cool. I suppose you'll do. Come on up. We've got drows to hunt.
Would you mind helping us across?
And how would you suggest I do that?
I have rope. Just,
Toss it up here.
it's 50 feet of silk rope, full reach.
Oh yeah.
It's a 15-foot horizontal, not horizontal, diagonal. I'm gonna catch it, tie it up, I guess. Pheasant's a little bit peeved that these people can't get up on their own, even though she may actually do it. Y'all coming up or what?
We're coming.
Okay.
So are you going to be like? How are you going to do this? Because right now you just have a rope. I mean, you could tightrope walk it. There are.
No, Monkey claimed it like the upside down version.
Could he do that? He probably could.
Well, are you gonna
In
try?
what order are you going as well? That'll change things as well.
You want to? Or shall we like?
But then if I go across and then she tries to stab you, then I can't really help. Then if you go,
True.
but then if you go across,
Wait, is Face Step the one where I can transport myself for an ally, or is that an extension?
First
of
step
Face
is you teleport 5 squares.
Okay, so it's an extension that allows an ally to do it.
It would be something else that would. Yeah.
Okay, I can't remember what it was.
It's okay.
what's your health?
My health?
Yes.
29.
Why don't we have the elf go first?
Oh.
That idea occurred to me.
She tries something, I shoot her off the catwalk, and you wouldn't die instantly.
I'm not hearing this. Desiree is choosing not to hear this.
I'm complimenting you.
I can't believe you're saying that right in front of her too.
Great. That's the plan.
You got a better one?
She walks over and you see kind of the tattoos almost start to bleed gold, and it kind of pools at the ground and then begins to kind of spindle its way up the rope and reconstruct a temporary bridge that she walks across up to you.
Hey, Vin, this may be sudden, but as of now, you are the person I like the most in this group, so I'll help you in any way I can.
Will this hold us too?
As long as she wills it to.
I'm just gonna make sure to have both hands on the rope railing.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
And
You're able to
we're
make
going
it
up.
You're able to make it there safely.
Running. Up.
Up I go.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna lead them to the one where they are convulsing in the second cave.
Okay. And
Have
once
I-
Branu is up and safe, the bridge just melts and collapses.
Cool trick.
I'd like to get my rope back.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We gotta say everything so that our rope doesn't disappear with the spear.
Hey, I didn't throw it.
Well, I presumed I would be holding the other end of it. But it just disappeared because I missed. Okay. Do we get to the cave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
There are drow there with golden kind of veins that are kind of convulsing, like tremors. Like they are kind of stuck in a almost fetal position, laying down. Just
Is
Sudden-
this at all
Firing off.
related to you?
not directly. I mean, I recognize that this is home, but
should we have taken a long rest before coming over here? Just maybe.
I knew we forgot something.
Probably.
We're gonna take a long rest and then go.
With the drow?
No.
Oh.
Before we go into like, we're
Can
on
we
like.
do the rest right where we got?
On the bridge?
Oh.
Not on the bridge,
Should
but
we-
on the other side of it.
Oh, let's do this. Let's kill the drow and then sleep in their little tunnel.
We're
We were
very
going-
hurt.
That was our first idea.
Wait, you guys are like super hurt?
1
Yes!
HP. I almost died.
I'm dying. Do you have a healing surge left or
No.
Then you're screwed. You're screwed.
I only have the one, and I used it already.
Let's take a long rest. Like on the rope bridges and the what looks like the most unused one and the most hidden
Okay.
of the options.
Whoever's taking watch is just like watching the drow, and like only the drow.
Yeah.
While we're sleeping.
And again, I'm using trance so that way I can double up whatever shift she's on
Gotcha.
or he's on. So yeah,
Okay, so.
I'm not doing the
I guess
encounter
it's
die.
Everyone who is
I guess I have to.
doing a shift for then. Unless you want your ally to now as well, who has trance.
Well, I only have to sleep for 4 hours.
I need a full 8 hours.
I mean, you only need 9 hours total, right? Or is
Yeah,
it 8?
but, well, I think it's like, you only need a minimum of 6, but with everything that kind of like tracks up and down, ends up being that a long rest is like 9 to 12. 'Cause
Okay.
Shifting.
Well, I can
Sure.
handle 4. And I rolled a 7.
Okay,
Shall I roll?
sure.
16 on a d20.
Oh wait, I thought we were doing D12.
Yeah, it's D12s.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. D12s are random encounter dice because, like, when else do
1.
you use them? Okay.
And then a 7. Both odd numbers.
The shifts all pass uneventfully.
Yes. Good job.
You all gain the benefits of your level up and long rest.
Yes.
Okay, so healing
Yes.
surges come back.
Oh.
HP goes up.
I only get 5 HP.
All powers are recharged. Anything else happen? I don't remember.
I mean, all of your stats go up. You get your new powers. Your hit points go up. Long rest, you get your daily powers back. All of your healing surges come back.
Mm-hmm.
All the 1.
Yeah.
You have 1.
We've been over this.
I know. All my new powers are based around healing surges.
Oh yeah, we don't get more healing surges, do we?
Oh, I'm dying.
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Well, it depends on if your surge value.
well,
Wait,
you,
no.
you gain bonuses to your bloodied and surge value, but your number of healing surges I did not believe goes up.
Okay. I still have 9, so,
So
that's alright.
you need to find an item that will do that for you, or I need to get some powers that don't rely on healing surges.
That's how most cleric powers work.
Oh, I know.
I've changed it.
Okay, items it is. Unfortunately, I had to spend all my gold on my own crossbow.
She does laugh at you.
If only the game had some sort of way for you to just start with it for free. Oh well.
I did!
Oh, you did? Oh, well.
Oh, that's
well,
amazing.
That's
And then
crazy.
she sold it,
Oh, dang.
convinced
oh.
a really dumb orc that it was limited edition, jacking up the price. And now I
She
only
did do
have
that.
6 gold.
No, he's talking about how you could roll your healing surges. Wasn't that a thing?
No.
Never mind.
Oh, I was talking about you stealing.
Oh. Okay, then yeah, that's me. Alright.
At least she admitted it.
Oh, I will freely admit it. That was funny as hell.
As you're kind of keeping watch, the drow in that one cave, they don't move much.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
It's tempting, but I don't think I want that in my system.
Okay.
You know what to look for. It wouldn't be of benefit to you.
Do you need to know what new stuff we're taking at this level?
No. I trust that you're fair and know what you're doing.
This is really cool.
know.
You fuck.
Hey. You don't know what's in that box.
I'm fine.
She only says that because she can't clearly see the board and all the stuff you've put on there.
The stuff on the board is just because I had minis to transport that didn't really fit well within the multi-door thing.
In the box.
Yeah. I didn't want them to be
Oh,
rattling
there
around.
goes that card.
It was Soothing Light, the one that I never used and was really stupid, but for some reason I chose that as my starting power. Even though I had Healing Strike as a friggin' option. Anyways.
Okay, but
I just want to say, I think it's funny how I called those things black pudding, and then when I look up black pudding, that's the exact same coloration as black pudding in real life.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
well, that is a 3D printed thing that I torched with a Bic lighter.
Oh, hell
Dropped a bunch of rubber cement on, then kind of super glued that into drippy positions, and then just slathered with coats and washes of paint that to make it have a very weird marbly texture.
And glitter, apparently.
And it is a distinct delicacy in
Not on
Great
the
Britain.
not on the slides.
Oh, and the slimes. I was looking at the rocks.
The rocks do have some glitter because Feywild and Shadowfell stuff. There is
I love it.
veins of glittery stuff in it.
Okay, let's start stabbing these sleeping doughboys. I don't know if Vezran would actually call them doughboys, but I'm gonna call
That's
them
up to you.
doughboys.
Any more, you mean?
No, she never did in the first place. That was me as a player going, I can't remember that name.
Oh.
When it's more complex.
Alright, you're gonna be my damage die from now on, because you've been rolling kind of shitty.
I have 18 ACs. Let's go.
Nice.
I'm ready.
Sorry. Aged in a weird spot.
So, Vezran's gonna be like, hey Vin, you want the first shot?
Rather not.
You cool
Wait.
if we take it?
What's the point?
We need these guys' heads to get our money.
That's a bit barbaric even for me.
See what I mean? Not priesty.
Hey.
Priestly.
I follow Ilseir's weird. Well, not Ilseir's will. I just interpret it however I like.
Where do you keep the book on you?
Oh, you're asking me as a DM.
Yeah.
I'm like, if she's asking that, I'm not gonna answer.
No. Is this something that she would see? Because she's
Presumably
insight checking you.
not. Because, like, what I'm thinking is, like, she has, like, a side pouch and she has that, like, cape thing in her outfit. So it's, like, hidden underneath that. Along with most of her important belongings, like her money bag and such like that.
The skull's in there somewhere.
I'm not sure where the skull is.
A big skull.
I'm not sure.
She definitely.
It's in a bag or something.
Yeah.
What do I even have? Do I have like a butt pocket that could somehow be hidden by this
That's up
cape?
to you.
I'm gonna have a butt pocket then. That's
Okay.
like they can't see it because this thing's like bulging like cape thingy.
Okay.
You know, like shoulder pads. It's that material.
Sure.
Sure.
Gotcha. Reverse fanny pack.
It literally is exactly that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, she wouldn't then see the book, and she wouldn't see any of your stuff.
Hands free. I mean, aside from all my weapons.
But I want you to roll a perception check as well. Since
Sure.
the two of you
Insight?
are close.
If she does insight, can I do insight?
Sure.
Fuck. 16.
You see that the ring on her kind of chain seems to be vibrating very slightly. It seems to be like rocking back and forth very quickly.
That's interesting. Not a problem. Let's go kill. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a vibrating ring. Like maybe it's a massage tool.
I feel the need to mention I now literally have a ring.
That's awesome.
Okay. Go forth. I'll follow.
Yeah.
I'm a buffer and debuffer. I'm not really a fighter, guys.
Vin is going to remain back and just kind of watch.
I'm going to go up to one of the drow and examine him a little closer.
Okay.
Or her, I don't know.
There are 2 men, 1 woman. They're all kind of in their own separate areas, and they're all in this kind of catatonic, shivering state.
Are they armored or
Unarmored,
common clothes?
raggedy clothing.
Okay. May I make a roll?
Yep.
To see what else I can learn.
Perception would tell you kind of like what's around them, what they probably would have on them.
What will tell me what's affecting them?
That would probably be Arcana, Nature, probably Dungeoneering with a higher DC.
I'm going with Arcana.
Okay.
That's my highest stat. Ooh. 7.
That is a very hard thing to figure out.
Can I try?
You're welcome to.
Oh, I'm gonna make. I'm gonna go with nature.
Nature? Okay.
Oh. That would be a 18.
It's whatever it is, you get the feeling that it's not natural. It is definitely something that is synthetic.
I'm okay with killing these people.
Okay.
These things. Should not call them people.
Let's do it then.
Go.
Oh.
I'm a backline
Renzo was
fighter.
not going to be the first one to do it.
Okay.
Sorry. It's just you have all of these alternatives and you're like, that's the one I want.
Brought that in case.
I'm dying.
What happened to Brian? Oh, right. She
Yeah.
He-
his leg snapped off.
Had some traumatic events
An
happen.
unfortunate visit from the mafia.
Oh.
The leg breakers. Okay, so.
Wait, yeah, where are we on this map?
You are not on that map.
We are not on this map.
Okay.
As I was reaching over, I realized this is probably not it.
Yeah, it looks like something else.
Okay, so how many dark elves are there, and how close am I to one of them?
There are 3 of them, and you can get as close as you want.
Yeah, just stab him. That's what I
I'll
said.
stab them with an arrow from afar.
I'll join you in that then.
I'll get within range of one. Mark it with my hunter's quarry, and then I will twin strike it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay.
And like, can I simultaneously fire a bolt at a different one?
Sure.
Okay.
I get a special bonus that happens when I roll initiative, but that hasn't happened yet.
Attack
So
ponies. Mine's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
That is a 25-ish, and
Definitely.
then a modified 20. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, so then 1d10. I'll use you. Come on, you can do it. I wanted you to not do that though. That is a 4 damage. I'm just gonna roll you on the table. If you
That's
get damage, it's your own dang fault.
I mean, they're metal. They shouldn't be that fragile.
Oh shoot, what did I roll for the hunter's quarry?
Theoretically, but it could be silver paint on it and not like the actual metal's color.
It makes a metal sound.
Well, yeah, but like metal can be painted.
12 plus
That's
13
probably not its
plus
natural color.
14. 14 damage from me.
For one of them?
Yeah, I'm just targeting the first one.
Okay. And how much was it for you?
4 damage.
I mean, what metal is it made out of?
You only did 4 damage to one of them?
4 damage and it's dead.
Oh, I did that plus 10. Oh my, oh goodness.
Okay, let's go ahead and kill the
That
last
means
one.
they're probably already badly hurt.
That's fine. We need all of their heads anyways. I'm gonna kill the last one.
Okay. Dead.
Okay, and what kind of proof did we have to bring back for?
Wait, there's one more, right?
There's 3 of them.
Ooh.
What kind of proof did we have to bring back for the mission?
Their head.
Their entire head?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody carry one. I'm not carrying all 3 heads.
I would like to inspect their bodies a bit more closely. Even an elf shouldn't die that quickly.
Okay.
I mean, to me, maybe, but that was 4 damage. I want to look under the hood.
I'd like to inspect the blood that's coming out from the arrows.
And I'm gonna inspect everything else to see if there's anything I can take.
Well, it looks like we have our bases covered.
Okay, we're looting the bodies and looting for information.
2 investigators and 1 looter.
Do it.
Okay. Investigation. Perception.
We discovered they were a day away from retiring.
And Ezhar, that could also be nature as well, since you were looking for blood.
17.
There is no investigation, so we'll do nature.
There should be.
I think it might be
Insight.
Intelligence?
insight.
Oh,
Insight,
wow.
intimidate?
No.
I am. That is a 5th edition thing that I am completely.
I know.
Okay.
They
It's
have
probably
perception.
insight if it's
Then it would
not.
be insight. Yeah.
Insight.
Insight.
Insight, and then insight or nature for you.
We're going with nature.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, 21.
Not
Okay.
bad. 14.
14.
And 17 from me.
Okay. So, and you were looking for other things you were looking for biology as to why they died so quickly. You were looking for everything about the blood,
Yes.
and you were looking for things that you can collect.
Shiny.
Okay. Sorry, it's a lot of rolls and a lot of different things.
Go one by one.
They were completely incapacitated. You do not see any marks of combat on their bodies. It seems to be that they were rendered inert by some other force. As for checking the blood, it is bleeding a normal blood color.
Surprising.
You do see that the veins that were kind of golden do begin to kind of recede and over time will return to normal. There is a bit of drainage out due to
Obviously.
wounds. It looks very similar to what Vin was doing, if not the exact same thing, as she kind of confirmed. And then as for shinies and other things that were on them, you are able to get 3 copper pieces
I'll take it.
and 1 glass vial with copper ends on it that is full of a yellow liquid.
1 vial of yellow liquid. Is this the same stuff that I found in that first cave?
The ones that were broken and
Yeah.
kind of scattered all over the place, yes,
Okay.
probably. Looks very similar.
Hey guys, I found pennies and
Penny.
Pennies.
honey-like residue that may be piss.
Okay, we're going. Then compare.
Then do you know what this is?
Yep.
What is it? Is it piss? Am I holding piss?
No.
Oh thank God.
It's
It's
I,
not.
I have a video.
It's
put
not
in
the
chat
other
later.
thing, is it?
what?
The other thing that I really don't want to be touching right now.
No.
Cool.
It's what they call the necrophil. It's where I get my title from because of kind of manifests dagger. Then it melts away.
Wait, so this gives you powers?
Not in that sort of way.
What does it do then? Is it useful in any way?
Can
You
we
know
try-
how some people wander into the woods and never come back?
Yeah.
Although
That
they
was-
always came back home because we were on a floating island, so they really had nowhere to go. But continue.
Where I'm from, they would not come back.
Okay. We can
Oh,
work
I
with
didn't
that.
want to reveal that to her.
I don't care. I like her.
Well, some of these adventurers would stumble into veins of the Shadowfell.
Mm-hmm.
These different kind of lines that would... They're basically the harbingers of the area's influence, and they grow stronger the closer you get to the obelisk. And they were colloquially known to adventurers that would use to pass through the city as chaos gates, where you wander in at one point, and when you're found again, it's you've either never been born or you've died a long time ago.
Hold up, I'm a bit confused. So this yellow liquid, if you consume it in some way, then you go through a chaos gate, and then you're either never born or you died before.
No, that helps you navigate.
Okay, so if we find a chaos gate and I drink this, I come back.
In short,
I'm keeping this, guys.
What if we just drank it and didn't go through a gate? Would
What
it
if
just
we
help us
found a
navigate
chaos
normal?
gate?
Yeah, that was my next question. Because we might know where one is. Well, I wouldn't know this, actually. I'm gonna shut up.
well, I'd recommend being careful with magic around it. They tend to be starved of it. Otherwise, just leave it alone and it'll leave you alone.
Alright, so what
Uh,
we're needing...
If you just consumed it on the outside, it's the way it works is it kind of fractures your mind a little bit so you can see into alternate futures. And that's what helps people navigate the gates to make it back to their present.
So this is a permanent effect, correct?
No, it's temporary.
Like how temporary? Years, months, minutes?
It depends on kind of your tolerance.
Okay, say we're very chaotic as a person. Does that help any?
No,
Okay. Okay.
like the ones that you're holding there, they seem to have used it a lot.
Old news.
I mean, I know you said she was a priest of Elsier, but really?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Okay.
These mongrels have nothing to do with my god.
Yeah. Most don't.
See? You have a little bit of hope. I'm really hoping right now that her backstory has something horrible done with Ilsa, so that way I'm like traumatizing her right now. But at the same time, I hope not, so that way she becomes my ally.
You're going to have better luck with other people.
You really are.
Oh yeah, I know.
You'll have better luck with Mug.
I want
You
to
literally
convert
would
Mug.
have
I
been
want him
like-
to be my ally. Can we visit that town again? And can I make another persuasion check?
It's our home base at this point.
I
It
need
could
be.
to have Mug come with me. I will protect him with my life. Mug is a sweetheart.
We do need to visit in like a week's time
You take
for my commission.
Perfect. We'll have him
so.
come along then. It's already been one day.
Well, it's been like 2. You had a really long day.
And we did take another long rest in the
Yeah.
forest.
Yeah.
It's been 2 whole days.
It's been 2 days since we've seen Mug. We gotta go back.
It's this important.
Can we survive 5? I'm not
Anyways.
sure.
I'm not sure either. Can we survive one more? I'm still not sure.
Does the cave go further in the drinking?
Oh, let's go. Explore.
Well, I'm sorry. This one here is very narrow, but there was the other one that Vezran had found where
I'm gonna
there
tell you
were
that there
people.
was another one.
There was that.
Yeah,
that
you
one
did.
did go in further. This one doesn't.
I'd like to check that one out.
Let's go.
You're able to go there. The coals from the fire have completely gone out. There seem to be several of these vials that have been scattered all over the place, shattered, broken, bits of the necrophil on the ground. If there were people in the back corners, you see it kind of open up, and there's many more beds. Like this was almost a community hub for people who were up on the bridges, and they're all gone.
We could have
Oh,
slept here.
Can I ask a quick question, not a game? Are there any food places that are open till midnight?
Food places here?
Anywhere nearby?
I know Cane's is open till 11.
Is it Isn't the McDonald's 24 hours?
There is a McDonald's that is 24 hours. That is.
I refuse to go.
That's fair.
I
That is,
still McDonald's.
This will be an interesting point in the recording.
I would rather starve than go to McDonald's.
That's. I know there's a Jack in the Box that's 24 hours.
I've
White
never-
Castle. Is
I'd rather
24
starve than
hours.
go to those places personally.
I've heard bad things.
Fair.
Well, you may starve then. like most things
Domino's.
I've been eating
Does
since 11
delivery.
a.m. and I have to pull an all-nighter.
Most things close at 8.
Oh,
Well, I've
is
seen-
Domino's open late at night?
You can do carry out until like 10. I believe it's 10, and then I've gotten delivery up until probably. I think I've gotten it until 1, but I'd check their website and more than going off of me remembering from like 2 years ago.
You can do carry out until right before the session ends.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Domino's.
Or we could just order pizza to this room.
Can we?
We
Is
have-
that a thing? Can you
we
make them
have
come up here?
technology.
Let that
Wait, no.
happen?
They can't come up here. They don't have card access. So we'd have to
Well, if we send someone down to the door, yeah, you just
meet
have
them at
them.
the door. Do they
Domino-
know where that door is?
Domino's knows where things on Webster are,
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh,
They'd have
my
to know
God.
by this
Y'all
point.
want pizza? I want pizza.
I'm not going to complain. My dinner tonight was literally just me reaching into a bag of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
My dinner tonight.
That's the most realistic thing I've heard in a long time. Oh my god. Wait, is it on Grubhub too? Because I have points on that. And I have a $5 coupon.
This will be the most true D&D session. It's not D&D in person unless there's
Oh, okay, it's not on.
There's always food.
Wait, so what do you guys want? I want ham and pineapple. That's what I
I
want.
do not want pizza.
I'm fine.
You want anything?
I'll be fine.
With ham and pineapple or with nothing? You should eat something.
No, I meant ham and pineapple.
Okay, cool. I was like, I can do a half and half pizza. That's a thing. And I did say I was gonna buy you dinner at some point.
Good.
Use location, allow. So what address do I put to this?
What address is the EAB?
Oh, I just said use.
Hang on, let me take a look.
I wanna say 240 Edgar Road.
240 is I
Yes.
think West Hall.
That's West Hall. And then
Okay.
230 Hazel Avenue is East Hall. And then all the WVA apartments have different
See, my
addresses.
memory is
545 Garden Avenue.
my memory is still to when I
545
was in West Hall.
Garden Avenue. And suite or apartment number, we don't put in anything, I'm guessing.
Just say like call us when you get to the outside door so that way we can pick it up or something like that. They're usually pretty understanding. I'd have pizza sent to the library all the time when I was doing recordings for a
Oh.
movie news podcast that I
It's
used
gotta
to run.
be a special note later because it doesn't give you that many characters.
There's a delivery instructions thing.
Library pizza. Now
Why
that's
is
something
there
I need to
library
experience.
Oh yeah, no. Like I would just order a large pizza and like carry it down to one of the study rooms where I'd have a green screen in the background and just be like eating pizza and shooting video scenes.
In like the lower levels.
Yeah,
Pizza.
Interesting.
it was great.
Candy pan, 'cause I like that the most. Cheese
Man, I would
sauce,
read into lower levels, but
yum.
eating pizza, that's a whole realm I haven't explored.
Yeah. No one stops you either.
No one's down there to stop me.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's like
definitely.
nice and quiet, so you can get really good audio samples.
I'm gonna get some chicken.
Really good audio samples of you eating pizza.
You want some barbecue bacon chicken?
That sounds good.
Alright. I'm getting that. What dipping sauce do you want? The
Ranch is fine.
ranch? Okay. Add to order. Yes, you guys do have to listen to me order Domino's.
Hey,
Um,
The session can't
I'm
continue unless we
ordering
know
dessert
pizza's
too.
coming.
I'm gonna be up all night. I am getting my sugar.
I know the cinnamon bread twists are really good.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
It's the only good dessert if you ask me. Done with coupon.
Their new cheese dips are also pretty good, but you don't have to get one.
I just dropped a dime.
Oh, I just heard and I was like, what are you angrily and quickly typing?
No. Trust me, my words per minute is terrible.
Oh, do you want a drink? They got like sodas, waters, other stuff. Okay,
It'll be fine.
I have one too, but I want another one. Oh,
If
wait,
we
you
need
have to
to, there are
select
more fountains.
4? I'm not doing that. Fuck that. No thanks. Cart. 5. Where? Oh, that's why. How do I do this? Check out.
Usually there's like a 20% off your order coupon that you can use.
What?
It is for me when I. There's also like a get a large pizza with any toppings that you want for $13.99 that I always take.
I always do the mix and match $5.99s.
Those
I like those.
I've had terrible with that because it's like you save like $1 or something like per item. It's really not much.
I don't care. I get the things I want.
Hey, fair enough. Cannot argue with that. I'm also just very stingy.
That's real. So location 545 store Watson Road. Does that sound right?
Yep.
Okay, and then delivery now. Continue checkout. Do you have a promotional code?
For
The 20% off thing, or is that something else?
let me take a peek. Because like it should be a thing for that store because I use it all the time.
Mm. We don't have that one back home, so. If you need to go to the bathroom or get water, now's your time.
I need to get water.
Yeah, go get some.
Got it.
Might as well.
Oh. I don't know why that cracked me up so bad.
I don't know, but if you want to order on my phone, you're welcome to.
Do you have the 20% off?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Here you go.
Now I gotta restart. Okay, so.
And so you just have to put one item in on the coupon, and then it'll just apply to everything in your cart.
But I can't do the. Oh wait, how much is it? Is it really not that big a deal?
20% off is
Is that more than the mix and match?
yes.
Okay, then I'm just gonna get everything separately. Select quantity one.
If you just do it all in one cart, like
Yeah. Alright, so add coupon. You need a new phone case, right?
I do.
This is something you should.
If you want to just take it off, it falls off pretty much on its own.
I'm not going to, but like, you might want to think about it.
I've gone through several OtterBoxes in a year. It's I break phone cases a lot.
Wait, is it? It's handmade pan is the one I want. That's the fluffy one, right?
If anyone is like listening to this recording and they turned up the volume just now to like try to hear us, that door slam probably would have killed them.
Rest in peace here, phone users.
Really trying to.
Welcome to the Authentic D&D Experience, presented by Webster University and Domino's Pizza now apparently. Not sponsored, but please do. I'd love your money.
I love your money.
Well, I'd love my money back, but you know.
We're buying so many cinnamon sticks we feel like we owe you.
Okay, I added it to the
card.
We feel like we owe you because
do you
we're
want to put in all
buying
the
so many
settings for
cinnamons.
delivery and everything, and then
Oh.
I'll add
Oh yeah.
payment, or
Yeah,
if you
know
have
what?
Venmo,
We
I
just
can use
love it so
Venmo
much.
it to you.
I don't have Venmo.
You
Okay.
guys just need more money.
Here's other address. We said it was 545 Garden, right?
Yes, 545 Garden Avenue.
Charge more.
For the cinnamon bread twist.
And I'd still buy it.
Oh wait,
Hey.
isn't it if you call Domino's, you can use your student bucks? Like 99.9.
I think if you call them, you can.
I'm gonna call
Okay.
because that way I don't have to spend real money.
Yeah.
I was told that
What's their
Serendipity used Gorlock Box.
I also have found that if you
They
just go and
said
do
no.
carry out with that, you can just hand them your ID there and they'll take care of
I
it.
was so disappointed I
You have to
bought
drive
ice cream.
there.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, fair enough. We're in the middle of a
All I have
D&D
is
session.
points.
Domino's near me.
It's the Watson Road one.
Yeah. St. Louis.
What even
Wait,
can
what's
you
the-
use with Bucks? Like Subway?
There's the
Maybe-
Subway on Lockwood
Dairy Queen and then Grubhub. And next.
and Domino's.
Apparently Domino's. I haven't tried that one yet.
I have. It works.
Oh, okay.
That was
Then-
like all of my food freshman year.
Y'all are free to take any. Well, you can take a little bit of this because I am really hungry right now.
You underestimate me. I already ate pizza today.
And I'm the kind of person who will feel bad if I'm the only person eating, so.
Hello? Hello? 25 seconds with no sound. Okay. Let's try calling that again. And if not, you might have to try yours because it did the same thing to me with Emily Brooks. So, history, this one. Yeah, no, my phone's broken. This is
Cool.
fantastic. When do y'all want to try calling it?
545 Garden. Continue. Order timing now.
Yeah.
Check out.
Mhm.
Wait, hang on. Let me just make sure that the coupon is applying
Mm-hmm.
because gotta save money.
Mm-hmm.
We're broke college students, we need it.
I think the last one ended up being like 21 or 24. But hey, it's not bad because like even going to Marletto's is freaking $11 each time. So like, I'm
Yeah, no,
willing to
that-
pay 25
It's
easy. Listen, I might have a little.
Okay, yeah, $22.60 for food and beverage, then plus delivery charge and taxes.
Okay. I usually do $3 tip no matter how much it is.
Well, hey, I will leave card information and whatever you want to do to you.
Okay.
So here you go, so you don't have to deal with the case,
Alrighty.
the case of shame.
Pay now with other card.
Look, it's been stitched back to life too many times.
I think you just need a new case, my man.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been considering 3D printing one, and I'm just like, I'll do it later, over and over again. Okay. So you have drugs now in the game.
Drugs?
Technically, that's
Yeah.
the drugs that help us with dimensions,
Yeah.
dimensional travel.
Like in the meta context, that's kind of what the individual you've stumbled across at the opening of the campaign had stumbled into. They didn't know that this kind of stuff and technology and stuff existed.
The one I drank from?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait. Did you do pickup, not delivery?
It should be delivery.
No,
It's
it
a
says,
delivery
it
charge.
does say delivery.
Okay.
It's weird, they have an option for pickup, and I'm like, what?
Probably curbside pickup.
Hell, I know.
I don't know. All sorts of new terms.
Alright, hopefully that goes through, cause I'm fucking starving.
Yeah. It is. I'll just leave this here as it tracks.
Do you have your volume on? Cause we will need to know when they call us.
My ringer is on. It's the. Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting with DMCA notices on YouTube because my ringtone is the theme song for Into the Badlands.
Oh my god, I'm dying. Also, there was nowhere to put. Did you put the call us when you're here thing? Cause I didn't have space to do it on.
They have my number. They will.
They will definitely call.
Yeah, they have my number.
It's
Andrew wants pizza. This will be easy.
Yeah.
We know the drill.
They could do it blind.
There's a guy there who knows my order.
Oh
which
my
is
gosh.
Embarrassing.
No,
But-
that's amazing.
Oh, it's both.
Everybody at Dairy Queen knows my order, and everybody at Cane's knows my order.
Okay.
Wait, there's a King's?
Oh yeah.
Cane's.
Yeah. Right down.
Oh, Cane's.
Yeah, I don't know what Cane's is.
Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania chain.
Oh, okay. Apparently, you guys don't have Kroger's, which I think is weird.
I have Kroger's. Well, back in Ohio, but
Yeah, like they don't have Kroger's out here.
No.
Schnucks is owned by the same people who own Kroger's.
Oh, that
No-
makes so
no
much more
Kroger's.
sense because we don't have Schnucks.
Yeah. It's a regional thing, but it's like owned by the same large conglomerate.
Okay, but enough detouring because it's been
Woohoo.
like 30 minutes and I apologize.
No.
You are totally okay, and it is totally valid to be hungry because like that's natural biological need to eat and survive.
Must eat, must survive.
But also in the game, you like got weird time drugs, weird time distortion drugs that one person that you've sort of allied with oozes out of their blood.
So wait, if we drank her blood, would it have the same effect?
Perhaps.
Well, you're the vampire here. You be the one doing it.
Why, we may become
No.
vampires by the end of tonight.
No, I have my own vial. I'm good.
Well, I'll be asking for seconds, maybe.
I don't even know what that
It's a
means.
little bit more of a process to become a vampire.
Yeah.
We've,
Didn't you say it was
we've
like
established this.
months and
I'll
years
start
or
with the
something
blood
to do it?
drinking and see where that gets me.
Okay,
Just
so
starts doing it
we're
for-
going
just because he
deeper
can.
into this cavern.
I
Yes.
appreciate the warning, however.
Yes, the cavern itself it seems to be almost an area where a lot of individuals would be sleeping, but they have all either moved out or moved on.
Mysteriously disappeared.
I like
Disappeared.
that. He moved on or moved on.
Or died. One of the two.
Oh, I was thinking moved on to be died.
Oh my
It could be
God.
as well.
Probably.
No, there's no way.
I know, right? It's D&D. People die.
Oh, cut her down.
So there's nothing else in here?
Okay.
Is that what you said?
You're welcome to investigate around.
Insight!
Why
Woo!
not?
Yeah, sure.
I want my insight check. Woohoo!
That's for roll 1.
That's your roll one.
Well, I guess maybe
You
I
see
do need
things
to
that
roll.
aren't even there.
Oh my God, we're on a table.
Guys, I have rolled
Oh.
a 5 6 times in a row. It's plus 11, but it's still a fucking 5.
I got a 17.
I got a 16.
Somehow, he's the one noticing things.
I've been using different dice too. It's always fucking fun.
Taking
You
bullets.
haven't been threatening them with the jail.
I don't want to damage this one. And these
Wow.
are rolling
You know what?
Again,
shitty.
metal is durable.
Taking bow expertise
Yeah, but they
really
were
has
really
upgraded my
expensive.
eyes.
I'm not taking any risk with these babies. Especially not on the first time I use them.
So, brand new, things that you find. There are, I believe I've said it before, but there are several of these vials that are broken and kind of oozing out all over around the place. Like, people would have maybe used what's in them. Beds that are around and scrounged around, they're made of straw and maybe loose bits of fabric
Okay.
here and there.
Living rough.
Around them there are some feathers, a couple of them, maybe like for inkwell, like you can see some of them are a little bit tipped, like maybe someone who was doing some writing or trying to document something, but it all seems incredibly rudimentary and the bare necessities for survival.
Oh, so I don't see any of this with the 16?
You're able to get pretty much the exact same thing as he had a 17.
Okay.
So, I don't really see anything like valuable that sticks out.
No, this seems very, very characteristically capital poor.
So there's no more vials of yellow stuff.
Broken ones?
That's not helpful.
No.
Yeah.
Unless you want to look it up.
No.
No, I can't say that I do.
Okay.
That rudimentary writing, does it look like it's written in a language?
You mostly find what could have been like bird feathers that had been dipped in ink, but you don't actually find the writing itself.
Oh, okay.
Like the individual who might have been doing so would have taken it with them.
Mm.
No, you already looted the bodies, so I don't think they had any valuables in the first place.
I mean, but these are only 2 locations where
Yeah.
this is a
On
lattice
to the
work of
next
caves.
caverns then?
Well, yeah.
There's a kind of bridge area that goes up and one that goes down. The one that goes up kind of starts to re-entangle with the rest of the network. The one that goes down seems to continue spiraling downward. Well, not spiraling, but continue moving generally downward toward the cavern floor.
Let's try with downward first.
Okay.
I have no opinion. They all look the same to me.
You eventually follow it, and you do make it to the ground. And the bottom of this area is distinctly cold. It just feels incredibly empty. There are a couple small firelights that, like almost like fireflies, that kind of will flit around with. They have a small greenish yellow glow that there seems to be more in other areas that are farther away, but there's a couple that just kind of flit around. You hear a general scuffle of feet moving around you, but it is dark. And even though you have low light vision, the individuals they're kind of maintaining.
I have dark vision.
Right. They're maintaining themselves around your periphery, just kind of keeping distance. Just away, but humanoid, generally.
Before I do this, I'm gonna be like, hey, sir,
Mm-hmm.
I can create a light. Do you want me to?
Small one, but yes.
Okay, prestidigitation, small light.
As the light immediately flares up, the people who had kind of been gathering around where you came run backwards. And you do get glimpses. They are Underdark kind of people. You have the Drow. You have Svirfneblin.
Why did
Dwagar.
you choose things that are hard to say?
Because I like to. Svirfneblin. There, said it right that time.
If he can just
No.
barely
The
say it,
severely bitten is what I'm hearing.
if he
How
can just
do you
barely
spell it?
say it, we
Underdark
can't.
gnomes.
That makes it even scarier.
Svirfneblin.
Gnomes are already scary enough, but Underdark gnomes, ooh.
And then there's one,
Every single time you say
HUAN,
that, I know
which
it's
are Underdark humans.
Underdark.
What does that mean? Underdark.
It's the Underdark is in my campaign setting kind of. It is a bit of an undercity to the prime material plane, but it is a weak point between dimensions where a lot of individuals will be able to pass in and out between different realms. The Feywild and Shadowfell being some of the more prevalent ones, just due to general spatial closeness and the similarities between the structure of the Shadowfell and the appearance of the Underdark. It leads to a lot of cross-contamination that is very easy to just get lost into.
It's where this guy
Okay,
is
so
from.
they're closer to the Shadowfell than they are to the Feywild, in terms of appearance, attitudes, all
Yes.
that culture.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
We only came here to hunt drow. I don't care about the rest of them, so.
Perhaps Becca?
And for the ones that you do get glimpses of, they almost seem to have tumors that kind of are protruding out from different body parts and ligaments that have the same kind of lattice work of veins that are golden.
Cool.
More of that.
And carved, I'm gonna want perception from everyone as well. Also, I mean, this will be a low DC just since you have a light on as well now.
Watch me roll a 1.
Very close
no,
to it.
Add stuff to it.
19.
Investigation / insight.
No, perception.
Perception. Okay.
19.
I would have been
A 9.
18.
Okay, that'll succeed too. Yeah, no, once again, low DC.
Okay.
But chiseled into the ground, kind of in this area. As you walk a little bit closer towards the center, there is it looks like a almost caricature of a drop of blood, but it is carved out with lots of different facets, almost as if it was made of a diamond or a ruby. But just carved into the ground as a 2-dimensional illustration.
It's not
This
spell
feels
work,
like
it's an
something I would
illustration.
know.
What?
It's not spell work, it's definitely an illustration.
It seems like artistry, like someone has claimed this land as their own.
Some mark.
This feels like something I would know.
Go ahead and roll a history check.
Claiming something with the blood mark?
Yes.
It does sound like something you would know.
Especially if you put it in that way.
12.
Though you are a vampire, your allegiance has been primarily more religious, and your upbringing and kind of experience within the Shadowfell. You are familiar with other vampires and the original vampires of the Shadowfell, but those they tend to go more arcanist routes and more wizardly patterns that are, but they're historical. You kind of recognize them as sacrifices, and you know that they've had issues with people stealing from them before,
Okay.
but it's something that isn't necessarily a part of the bigger picture.
Okay.
That's about what you would get with a 12 history.
So, like, what's in this room exactly? Like, how many of what?
It's an open cave down here at this point.
Hello.
Like, how many are we talking?
People?
Of things. People, I guess.
How many rocks are there?
Lots of them.
Well, I
the
didn't
entire
know.
place is one really big rock.
So there's only one rock.
I was about to
Well,
say.
there's a lot of small rocks inside of it as well, but like there is one really
Oh,
big
the rock
rock.
had babies.
Sure.
Or it's crumbling from its demise. Either way. Yay.
You probably don't want to go too far in here.
Okay.
Is it this?
No.
Oh, this is the one that's like all the way across with the lights at it that you were like, this is
No. This is another area that the map is an area that you can go to that is on the space level, but you haven't been, well, yeah.
It's like the Easter egg in the level. We have to find it. It's
Oh,
hidden
wow.
somewhere.
It's an open world exploration dungeon, gosh.
Also known
Plot
as
twist,
the.
we never make it here and
It's
Andrew brought this
very
for
possible.
nothing.
It is very possible.
Oh
you
my
don't.
god, I'd feel so bad
Also
though.
known as the original Doom.
Yeah.
Well, no, not for you, that I never get to fight that undead Cyclops.
It's just there because I need the mini here. It might not actually be there.
Oh, then I don't feel bad.
I missed fight what's in there, but
They've got arrows pointing to it. I want to touch it.
it's a box.
That's just descend. Those arrows just
That's a
being
cardboard
descend
box.
up.
I know. I'm well aware. But my brain is very tired
The player's
and
like,
very
ooh, what's that?
ADHD.
What's that? What's that? And you're like, I don't know. I just had this on me at the moment. What do you want from me?
This is why I want to play a little girl. Cause I can just be myself.
Okay. But no, there seem to be like 50 individuals who were scattered.
Oh, we can't take that. Let's go.
Yeah, we should head back.
Let's
This
just go.
is
Head
not.
back up.
I don't think this
Can
is
I
a
do a
safe
quick
place.
insight check before we leave to see what they all appear to be doing? Or can I just see it?
Sure, go ahead, roll insight.
I'm feeling a good 10, 15 right now.
That would be a 22.
Keep it.
They seem to be wary of you as a newcomer.
Oh wait, they can see us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that whole part. I thought we were sneaking around.
You lit the room up.
Either way,
Oh yeah.
we're planning to kill them.
Forgot
it
about
seems.
that.
No.
Well, that's what I'm not good at reading the room.
But yeah, no, they don't recognize you. You're in their territory, and they are nervous and scared around you. But overall, like, they don't want anything to do with you.
They dare be nervous and scared of me.
They're nervous and scared.
What
And
i-
they backed away when I showed that
Especially of
light.
Esahar.
Oh.
What are they?
I was thinking it was me
again?
with the light.
What
But
are
no,
they
it's
again?
you. That's funny.
What are they again?
There are Drow, Svirfneblin, Dwagar, and Juan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi bitten something or another and a doughboy? That's what I'm hearing.
You said the second one. That's like the Underdark gnome.
Yes.
Okay. For some reason, I keep thinking of an elfish nay when you say that, because they're both really long tongue twisters of a word.
Yeah.
I think it's a very strange visual.
Look,
Wait.
I might be cruel and all, but I'm not going to throw an Alfish at you at second level.
Oh.
Let alone several.
Can you say those names again?
Drow, Svirfneblin,
Svirfneblin.
Dwagar,
Sphere-
and Juan.
And elfish nays.
There is a Svirfneblin,
Yes.
a what was the second one?
Dwagar,
Dwagar, and what's the third?
Juan.
Okay, that one's just Obi-Wan Kenobi. There's no, or it's Juan from Espanol.
It's literally spelled as human without the M.
So-
Huan.
Huma.
Huan.
Oh
Human
no,
without
N in the
the N.
middle.
No M.
I thought no N at the end.
Juan.
Yeah.
Human. Human.
I like
You
human.
should probably leave them.
Okay, so we got a human, we got a snare for long fluff, God bless them. And we got a
It took me a second to get used to saying it, but it's
dwarf.
not. Dwagar are dwarves.
Underdark dwarves.
Durin.
The dogs.
I think
They are
they're
just
called.
dogs.
Grey dwarfs.
Fantastic.
I'm teaching you so much about Underdark language and Undercommon.
We got dogs, and we got Huon, and we got the people sneezing.
Honestly, not the worst visual, imagining of it.
That's what I'm going
It's
with,
cl-
because
it's
those
close
names are
enough.
insane. Guys,
They
I can
are.
barely get Japanese and Spanish in my head, much less a made-up Elven language. Like, I can't.
That's, I mean, it's totally
I
fair.
think across the board, it's safe to say that there are small gray people.
Yes.
There are a bunch of gray people.
Oh, they're
with
small gray
them.
beans, like the meme from like 6 years ago.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know what you're referencing, but
It's really stupid.
okay.
Sounds like it.
Back up.
Your call.
They seem afraid of you. So
Mhm.
I say we take one step forward, and if they retreat more, we just keep walking. But if not, we can just leave. That's what I
You,
think.
you want to threaten them?
I just want to see what they do if you take one more step forward. But you don't have to. We can leave.
I take a step back. and
They seem to kind of move around you, and you see them kind of almost kneeling.
Wait, Esahar, who are you again?
It would be funny if you took a.
Ezahar?
It would be funny if you took
Your
a step
position,
back.
your title. You must work somewhere. You must have somebody you answer to. Who is it?
Not really, no.
Then why are they kneeling to you?
I don't know.
And you actually saw me.
Perhaps because I'm a vampire?
Really? You think that's the reason?
Would
This is
they
The
know?
symbol is
Mr.
one
One
of the
Healing
original
Surge?
vampires.
Would they know?
It's kind of easy to tell just by looking at me.
Hey, Vin. What's up with this? You gotta know, right?
I recognize the eyes.
The eyes of what?
Vampires.
Purple.
So it's
That's-
actually because they're a vampire? That's why all these things are kneeling?
Yes. This entire city is run by vampires.
Really? Where did I?
Really?
I never heard about this one. Okay. Hey, your nobility. Tell them to tell us information or something. I don't know.
Your royalty amongst the cave dwellers.
And I didn't even know it.
Everyone starts somewhere.
Let's
What
go
do we even want to know?
I don't know. What are
We
we
just
doing
got
here? Treasures they may have. I want stuff. That's why we're here in the first place, to make some freaking money. If they have money, let's just take it and then they can all live.
I'm not doing that.
Extort the very poor people who are worshipping at the feet of a vampire.
Go
Yeah.
go
This
down.
is a chaotic evil person who's not going to do that.
They can keep their lives. Isn't that the biggest mercy I can give them?
I got it. Go down there and start shaking their hands.
Meet and greet event.
Kiss their babies.
Oh my gosh. Whatever, let's just leave. This is stupid.
We can't leave. We have a whole community of people who may do whatever one of our party members says.
But what are we gonna
What do
get
we
them
want
to
with
do?
them?
We can always come back
Whatever we
later.
want.
They're a slave force. They're here waiting for our beck and call. Or I guess any
You
vampires.
hear kind of crawling, like a screech of a large avian.
Oh, that's fine.
And that
We
kind
were
of
saying there's
echoes
another
around
damn spider.
the cavern, and then it could come from literally any direction.
What was that? I'll ask that out loud. So that the cave common folk can hear and hopefully build
They
themselves to
scatter
answer.
immediately.
Oh, well, this should be interesting. What's that?
A bigger vampire.
Danger. The sound of danger.
What do you think, Ben?
A vampire's pet
You know what
character.
that sound is?
Nope.
Fun.
You should probably.
I don't come down here often, and the last time I did wasn't very pleasant.
All right. So, in your expertise, because I'm not sure about these two, in your expertise, do you think it would be wise to get away or to wait for that to come and see what happens?
We should probably hide.
I would follow their lead.
Anything you say, Ben.
Trying to disappear.
So let's
Yeah,
hide.
no, you can just vanish with
I
that.
can now.
Would my low light
And
vision
I get
let
more
me
stealth and
pick
darkness
anything up?
now.
You see, yeah, go ahead, roll a perception check. What?
I get more stealth if I'm in darkness now.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead and roll stealth just for the fun of it. Like, this is such a low DC, it's like almost impossible to fail.
Time to vanish.
Got a modified 24.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a big. Yeah, this is a big
You rolled
number.
a natural one?
19
Oh no. You make it. You don't even gotta add it.
plus
What?
11
Modified
plus
24
another 5
perception.
from my new
35.
feature. We get 35.
That's my
Yeah, no. Azahar disappears to everyone in the party.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay,
Just
what
a
do we
puff of
hide
smoke.
on?
Just
Pretty
one with the
much.
shadows, you are gone.
Oh.
But you, Branu, see kind of a shape that kind of distorts some of the light that trickles down. Some of the firelights and the fireplaces that were either they were snuffed out or something moved in front of them, and they remain snuffed out. Something's in this area.
Like, was it like on the cavern?
It's underneath the lattice work of rope bridges. But
Oh, so actually down in like a canyon area.
But like, I mean, there's like 60, 70, 80 feet between the bottom of the bridges at this point, and I mean, this cavern will extend probably 1,000 feet in that direction. So like, there is something in that general. Yep, that would be for you.
Oh, what?
Hey, you wanted it.
Hello? Do you see the main doors of the building? I'm gonna go meet you outside right now, and once you see somebody standing outside the main doors, you can just give it to me then. Thank you. Bye.
Pizza's here.
I like that
Rip the earphone users again.
You alright? I like the war drums for pizza.
Yeah,
It's like the orcs marching on Webster.
it's wonderful.
A battle cry would be pizza. Let's just be honest.
It's like, why was she yelling about pizza and then looked in here? Oh, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
Of course. I'm surprised she was so quiet.
What was this? Oh, yeah, that's.
You looking for the bird?
Yes. I know it has. I haven't
Why
stepped
do
on.
I hear boss music?
You hear mini boss music, maybe.
You know, I like mini bosses, I think, more than regular bosses.
No, am I the only one who's hearing that vibrating sound?
Nope.
Yeah, that's a cleaning guy up
Okay.
there.
Oh, hey, Dagon's in here. That's fun.
Dagon?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what that is. Explain.
Lovecraftian deity.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
it's dangerous.
We're level 2, we can take on the world.
Yeah. I mean,
How would a level 30 PC in this compare to a,
Hello?
Good evening.
hi.
Can you tell me what time y'all leaving? Or is it y'all gonna be all night?
We're probably gonna be later. Probably 10:30, 11ish.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what time is it now? Come on.
it's about 10 o'clock now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll depend. It's kind of up in the air. That does.
Should probably shut that door again.
Let's see.
This is so funny when I'm yelled and when I'm Okay, so we have no now.
At the moment you said that, you were like, the first thing I heard was Britta in the introduction to remedial chaos theory from Community.
Okay.
I don't know if you know that reference.
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Whatever. Our
Someone
plans
who's listening
indeed.
to this does.
Okay. Okay, so we have chicken with no forks. Wait, does the D&D storage place have forks? Is that nearby?
D&D storage place does not have forks.
Well, and it is. Oh, that's dessert. It's gonna be interesting. Really interesting. Because this is what the chicken looks like.
Oh. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Well, I got purchases from them. That one might be later. Alright, pizza. Alright, I'm freaking starving. I'm happy now.
Okay, we're ready.
So I am sorry. I'm trying to find the right stat block for what you heard.
Regretfully, I spotted it, which means it must now be given attack bonuses.
That's the thing. It's not. This is frustrating. I'm sorry. This is quite chaotic, and I didn't have this.
The fact you're having to look for it means it's not something easy to find like a rock. So that's
Right.
one nice thing.
Oh, there goes the computer. I better charge.
Oh. Oh, that's only level. How nice. That's a massive jump.
What would be a cooler flying mount? A
Hmm?
rock or a Pegasus?
Oh no, he's
a rock
got
is
a
much stronger.
Crane.
Yes.
I would
Right
say
across.
rock.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, you are looking for a rock?
No.
Oh, the pineapple.
My only fear is that I'd be so small you couldn't see
It's
me.
so delicious.
Okay, well I should probably get the battle map ready then. If you're going to encounter this thing.
Yes, please. I want to try new powers.
Yeah, you'll definitely get to do that.
There's a computer.
Oh,
Come back.
sorry.
You're fine. SR, come back.
Running away from you with his new cult.
Man, you could have just used that battle map and we would have been none the wiser.
So none of you are here.
Yeah, right here. I can go all the way up there.
I'm coming.
So I need my. Where would be a thou? Well, that wasn't the original mini, but it will serve.
Yeah, this will reach.
So you are along this edge.
Uh-oh. He's opening the box.
I can see it!
You can see parts of it.
What is it?
It's literally that tall.
Oh?
This is gonna be awesome! Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so hyped.
See it from your angle.
I can see the tips of his wings.
How big is this thing?
That big.
Yeah, no, the box is actually like a really nice size. It's what I used to transport it back
How
home.
big is this thing?
Look, you're level 2. What could go wrong?
Maybe gargantuan?
Okay, I'm very glad that I'm gone now.
I forgot that we're level 2, guys!
Yeah, no, it's just like you're already really more powerful than most other D&D.
Now maybe level 1 we might be afraid, but
Oh.
level 2,
Yeah, we're practically invincible now, right?
I have a +8 to my attack. I can't miss.
That's good.
I'm squishy.
I mean, I'm sure I could miss if I tried.
I mean,
I can heal more if you have surges. That's it.
Oh, good.
should I put it out on the map?
Yes.
Actually, position yourself in this general area.
Oh, brother, we're in this room.
With my greasy ass fingers. I'm right here.
Where you would be.
Well, I'm like trying to hide the best I can while being with the group, so maybe behind that rock. Yeah, right there.
I thought we were like retreating back into an area, and I was just on the border of it. What are you trying to?
In there.
Let's just take it out.
Huh.
Let's just go ahead and start right about here.
You know what? I think we can be friends.
My
Oh,
eyes.
no.
My eyes were not playing tricks on me.
I know what that thing is,
It's
but
not
what
that
is it
big.
representing? Is it what
If
it's
you've got it-
representing?
You gotta use it. Right?
So wait, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
No!
Well, clearly. I mean, there it is. Does it land or something?
It floats.
Guys, that's a freaking dragon.
Is it? From my angle, it looks like a harpy.
It's got too many feathers. We're just thinking this like as it shows up. Wait, so I saw like a brief shadow of it flying above, and then it just appears.
Well, it will fly closer to you because there's food over here.
Dragon?
So it's no longer obscured. It's actually well within view.
It's getting into view, yeah. It's maybe not right there yet, but
Okay.
it's coming.
I'm becoming a caveman, and I have no
So it's not mysterious. Okay. Okay.
No regrets.
None.
Hmm.
The rest of this is yours, by the way, including
Oh
leftovers.
boy.
Oh, okay.
I already ate it.
I get a +2 to my attack. on the
Appreciate
first
it.
turn.
That's what I used to do with my last roommate.
Hmm?
That's what I used to do with my last roommate.
Mm.
Back in West Hall.
Yes. If you're nice to me. Only. If you're not nice to me, it goes in the trash.
You wouldn't do that to me.
So let
Not
me
you,
just
I
make
like
sure I get the stat blocks and all ready for when it becomes initiative, if it becomes initiative.
And actually, this is not nearly as hard to eat as I thought it would be. Because the sauce is like a lot less than it looks like.
They're clean spots.
Mm-hmm.
So
You can eat off this one if you want to.
What's wrong?
now that
And your ranch is right here. No, wait.
No, I got my range. Got it.
you know, I really am debating running or fighting. Like I want to try fighting.
Huh?
What, would I throw something at you that you are completely unprepared for?
Yes. And
It's
a
a
heartbeat.
goddamn dragon!
We survived the Cyclops. This is bigger, but we are level 2 and long rested.
I'm all up for trying. We can
Look.
always escape.
Look, either I'm amazed by the capabilities of my current character, or I get to roll up a character that won't die this easily.
Dying, that's hilarious. You have a backup character?
No!
Might be time to start thinking of one.
Oh, out of curiosity,
I have backup
With,
concepts, I guess.
I assume we're gonna play next week.
Yes.
I'm willing to.
How will it look beyond that? Or, like, are we gonna play over winter break?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be in town over winter break.
Neither will I.
Yeah,
Neither will I.
I won't either.
Pause until next semester.
That sounds good because we're at a location. I mean, depending on what happens tonight, and maybe going forward, like we're at a location where I could definitely onboard more players in, or if
Sure.
people want to jump off is jump-offable.
A shame. Okay, that is fine. That's what I was expecting.
'Cause yeah, new city, new people.
New dragons.
Yeah,
New dragon bird thing.
I'm so
new
smart.
terrifying monsters.
Smart.
I mean, I would not eat and lick your fingers after touching this because you would just be inhaling chemicals. But they're clean after doing this.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to rolling initiative.
I'm gonna take a break before I eat that dinner. The dessert because I just inhaled half a pizza and half a chicken.
What's worse, inhaling half a pizza or inhaling the chemicals?
The half a pizza, I get less weight gain from the chemicals.
Exactly.
Actually, I'd probably lose more weight because it would make me very upset.
They probably make that pizza with the chemicals.
If you just look hard enough,
A preservative.
oh my god, I'm dying.
Okay.
I saw a video recently where someone like put a regular burger in like a sealed container, and then same thing with a McDonald's hamburger, and then like just left it there for a week. Like the first burger like all rotten, second burger was perfectly fine, and the video was meant to be like, look at how disgusting this is, and I was like, if I forgot a burger for a week and it came back and it was still good,
I think it's probably stale.
how am I losing?
Okay, let's move on to this topic. DM, we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for initiative?
If you would like to fight,
I wanna fight.
You wanna fight? Okay.
At least try to fight.
I mean, you are hiding.
If we fail, we can just run away. You cool with that?
I can shift 2 spaces. I should be fine.
Okay.
Where are the exits to this theater of doom?
Yeah, what does the terrain look like?
Okay, so the area that you came in around.
We could have chosen anywhere to put our characters when we put them somewhere with no doors.
You came in probably right around in this area. Like, this is kind of a stairway up that would have connected to, and the individuals kind of scattered into that kind of noted area, and then other holes in the wall.
Okay.
So he's blocking our exit, so you can't escape anyways.
Right now.
Interesting.
Well, first, always try to talk.
What language do you want to try?
I don't know. What language does it know?
I know goblin.
Does it know common? No goblin.
No.
I'm a goblinoid.
Oh wait, hang on. There's
Really?
it
I
goes
think
on.
we're
Oh,
a
actually, it
bugbear.
does know some languages.
I'm a bugbear.
Is that a goblin?
Goblinoid.
That's cool. What?
It does know some languages.
Does it know common?
Or common?
Worth
Or
a shot if
Elvish?
you want to try.
I know Elvish,
I'm
and
not
they
gonna
live with
tell you what
drows.
it does.
Or common.
I'm gonna try in common and in Elven. Hello. We seek you no harm unless you'd intend to harm us. Can you understand me?
Are you making yourself aware to it? Like, you'd have to. Otherwise, you're just voices from a wall.
Yeah, I'll make myself aware to it. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Kind of come out. Hang on, I didn't think that they had languages.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
I always try to talk out your problems first before violence. And maybe choose violence anyways. Do you see me as food? Or is something else your food? Like, do you eat rocks? Or I don't know.
Toothpicks don't talk back to their masters.
That's its voice.
Wait, in this analogy, am I the toothpick or is the rock the toothpick?
You hear a tiny face palm.
Followed by a slightly bigger face palm.
Like, am I the
Yes.
toothpick? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Jesse did not understand.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, toothpicks aren't food, love. Do you want me to go grab you some food? Like I have this drow head if you want it. Let's see how it
They're
relax
just
that.
throwing us off in the city of
You will
Brown.
do just fine.
Oh, but dear, I'm terribly stringy. Somebody else has already given a bad review. Do you really want to eat bad food? I'll give you indigestion. Is this like a check at this point? Because, I mean, it's intelligent enough to talk.
Is your character wearing armor?
Yeah.
You probably would give it indigestion.
I mean, I would give it very much indigestion when I try to blow a hole out from the middle of its belly.
There you go.
But
Assuming that
that it
swallows you
eats me.
whole.
It's huge! I don't think it could chew on me. You know how, like, that
It
popcorn
has
kernel that
teeth.
gets stuck in your teeth and you cannot get it out no matter what?
You're not
That's
a
what it
popcorn
is.
kernel.
I am like the same thing to this thing, except I'm worse because I can move.
You know, if it called you a toothpick, it would use you to get the drow head out of its teeth.
I know,
No,
that's
I
why I
think
was so
about it.
confused, because I was food and then I was a wooden implement, and I'm like, honey,
Just straight
you're not
down.
thinking straight. So, can I convince it to, that I would not be tasty,
That would be
and possibly to not eat me?
Last stitch effort.
your
we
choice
could-
of bluff or diplomacy.
We could offer
Oh,
to worship
diplomacy by far. Let's use my red die. See what happens.
With disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Oh yeah.
Why? It's stupid.
It's hungry.
it. It knows what
So
a
am I. Well, I'm not anymore.
It's a dragon. It's very smart.
it knows what a toothpick is in the Shadowfell.
Oh, so fun.
You think they have
Um,
like wood processing plants?
The lower room is a 13. Oh wait, no, that's bluff. Sorry. 18.
Okay, that's better.
A clever
Yeah, my
toothpick.
diplomacy is
What
What do
pretty
you
high.
say
Dragon?
to convince it that you're not
can be really mean, but I'm trying so
You
hard not to be.
but you actually convince.
Well, no, to try and.
Dear, if you want some food, I can go find you some. I promise you I've gotten other people who've tried to eat me, and they said that I was terribly hard to digest and to chew. So I think it might be easier if I find a food that you like, and then we can go from there.
Bring your friends.
Oh dear, I don't have any friends.
For once,
And
he's,
you will have to do.
Branu.
Why can't I find something
Yeah.
else? There's
well,
plenty
for
of
once
people
she's telling
living
the
here.
truth.
What did you eat before?
True.
Those who were stupid enough to challenge me.
Oh yeah, people stupid enough to challenge you deserve to die. It's a good thing that I'm just talking to you.
Wow.
Oh,
I thought you were lawful evil, not lawful mean.
I'm dying.
Enough with this nonsense.
I'll put
What nonsense, dear?
Either stand and fight, or bring others.
Okay, just to be clear, do you want like a certain type of food for you, or can I just bring anything? I just want you to be happy with your meal. I want you to be satisfied. Leave a 5-star rating on Yelp.
Brandy's just standing there next to you like,
You haven't announced yourself. I'm the only one he can see. But that's
I'm
funny.
afraid you'll drag me out and be like, here he is.
I was really debating. I was really debating about whether or not to drag SR out.
Oh gosh, you don't have to, don't
Because
bother.
like either
just-
they bow because they're a vampire or they get eaten, and I'm like, this is a good choice. I know you're hidden, but I would try to find you. So what kind of food would you like, dear? Or does
I
it
think
not
at
matter?
this point I'm trying to move away.
fair enough. You are very well stealthed, and one with the shadows. You have like your entire encounter power up.
Ooh. I'm hidden from that. Can I roll stealth to hide from her as well?
Absolutely. So yeah,
I
you're
don't wanna be
rolling against your passive perception,
I'm dying.
Okay.
My passive perception is shit.
and you're very focused on the dragon.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah.
No, mine's a 14.
Okay, come on, Branu.
You announce yourself.
I'm so scared my fur changes color to blend
What is
in with the
Vin
rocks.
doing right now?
Moving away with them.
Okay,
Because
cool.
this is a dragon.
I don't know. I think he looks cool.
He does.
He looks cool.
I'll be friends with him. That's cool. Okay, dear. I'm just gonna go back
So
here
what color is it?
and get you some food, but I have to go through that stairway. Are you okay with that? Could you like scoot over just a little bit, and I'll be back with lots of food for you. Just think about it. If you eat me now, you get one measly little person who doesn't taste good. It is hard to chew. But if I leave, I can come back with as much as I can gather, and then you can be more full.
I will wait for you.
And what was your name, dear? My name's Vesra. I haven't introduced myself. You can call me Vez, though. It's easier.
That is more than enough to track you. I have your smell.
If you don't have a name, can I give you one? Like, I need to refer to you by something. I can't just call you the dragon. That's just horribly, like, it takes away your individuality.
So what color is that again? Because I think we would be able to tell at this point.
Tell what?
What color is it?
It is a volcanic dragon.
Oh, so
It is
we're outside of the
molten.
chromatic
Yeah.
metallic range.
Yeah.
Not just a red dragon. No.
No. This is
Volcanic.
one that is.
Oh, so it's worse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Longer
I don't
name.
think I can fight that at level 2.
I think you realized that, which is why you're trying to talk it down.
Well, as soon as you guys all abandon me, I'm a healer. I can't fucking fight by myself.
I am
We're
technically.
abandoning you because you're trying to
I'm technically.
Hey,
converse
no.
with a dragon.
Well, yes, but I wasn't gonna sacrifice you. I thought about it and decided I would get more benefits if I did.
Well, I thought about it and decided I didn't want to take the risk. I'm technically still within 5 feet of you.
Okay, so if you don't have a name, dear, I'll come up with one and I'll tell you when I get back with your food. Okay? Okay. Love you.
Just be quick.
I'll be as quick as I can, dear. I'm gonna go. I go up the stairs.
Okay. And it will float back and kind of you kind of see it pull away, and Brenu and Esahar, you kind of see it pull back and make its way over towards where you weren't really paying attention to it before, but there's almost the sound of running water, and there's a small there's like an actual lake under here.
Okay, are you guys gonna stop stealthing so I can talk to you? That's giant.
You hear nothing in response, nor do you see anything.
Nope.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Call
laugh
me.
my ass off.
Call me a lizard folk, because I am content underneath this rock.
Okay, well, since I don't know you're next to me, what kind of food would he like? I don't know. He probably likes meat, hence why he wanted to eat me. Maybe could I hunt some animals in the forest, or maybe he probably wouldn't want any undead creatures. Yeah, not much meat on those bones. I'm just gonna keep contemplating until something happens, because like I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna go and get food. I want to be friends with this dude. I'm gonna bring him food. I keep promises.
I don't think that's possible.
Why not?
All your talk of food has Branu, who's well within earshot of you, to pull out his rations and just start slowly munching on them.
At the very least, I'm not gonna have a dragon, a magma volcanic dragon on my shit list, or me on his shit list.
And you see kind of where it was, that like it had there are a couple of feathers that had kind of fallen off of it, just kind of standard down, and each one of them is the actual feather part of it seems to be made out of black stone that is like super heated and in kind of intricate woven patterns that kind of almost seem to flicker as if it's on fire, but it is completely safe to touch.
I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
How many do I get?
You're able to get
I'm not leaving anything for these fuckers who ran
9.
away. 9? Cool. So what, are they just a good like crafting material, or do
Yeah.
they do something?
There are 9 volcanic dragon feathers.
When she starts to move, that's when I crawl out from underneath the rock. I sense the danger has left.
You're
Nice.
not getting any of this, you cowards.
Okay.
Still hidden.
Whatever. Okay, so where's my drow? He'll probably eat drow. We have 3 heads. Can we go back for their bodies? Would I be able to like take them with me? I'm gonna make like a sled of the wooden planks from that messed up rope bridge and just pile on those bodies.
I mean, that's gonna be a
Endeavor.
yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying
Sorry,
is I
my
have to
voice is
bring
still
back.
recovering from doing the dragon.
So what you're saying is that I gotta bring back live sacrifices if I don't wanna fail. 'Cause that's what I'm hearing.
It's hungry.
What would it want? Do they have a food room around here? Do they have a storeroom where they keep their food? There's gotta be one. I mean, they're all living creatures.
Well, you've only seen like the very edge of this area. Like there is an entire massive sprawling underground complex, but you'd have to go much further in and risk encountering the dragon again.
I wonder what
Without food.
I wonder what the townspeople think about the dragon, because the dragon
Ooh, they're in there, right? Can we just ask them?
the dragon seems like it's at least somewhat open to negotiations. Maybe they have a sort of offering deal with it already.
Yeah, like how has it lived this long in this place? Like what kind of do they have?
I mean, it does seem like a scrawnier dragon. Like
And yet it was fairly friendly with you.
I wouldn't call it friendly. I'd say that my charms may have made it more cooperative.
I think both of you were the most tolerant of other races that you have both ever been in your entire lives. You trying to befriend the dragon and it's not immediately squashing you like a bug. I mean, this is real progress in acceptance.
Well, thank you, dear.
Mm.
Now where can we find some sacrifices?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna send a quick prayer to Ilseer. Be like, you got any guidance for me? Where I should be going next?
I'm gonna turn around and try to look for our vampire and just kind of start like knocking over rocks. Like, where are you? Where are you?
I don't want to make enemies with the dragon because I know that you, as the god of seasons, have nothing against them.
I don't expect to find you.
So,
You're probably
what do you
invisible.
think?
You can turn invisible, can't you?
Not invisible, but I am very hard to
A
find
couple
right
rocks
now.
fall from above and kind of just clatter at your feet. Almost a warm breeze that kind of you feel the cold of the ground that is around you, and almost a warm breeze that seems to emanate from the dragon's being that, as it retreated, it just kind of seems to blow around you and almost seems to swirl a little bit like a vortex.
But it's not like pointing in any direction or anything. It's just swirling around me.
It's you've got a nature god. Like they're gonna use nature to try and talk to you.
Wait, okay, so rocks fell.
Yes.
Where do they fall?
Kind of clatters on the ground, kind of near in the same general environment
That we just came from?
that you are in. Like, yeah.
Like, which direction are they from? Are they pointing towards the place we just came from, or are they pointing somewhere else? Where did they fall?
Where you came from.
Okay, cool. And then there was a warm breeze that just circled around me.
Yeah.
Alright, well, as the one who's very close to Ilseer and knows exactly what he's trying to tell me at all times because I understand him, I think we must go back in that cave.
Which cave?
The place we just came from.
Aren't we already in the cave?
People in it, right?
Yeah, that one.
That
So that one that they ran to?
Yeah. Right now we're like up the stairs or down the stairs or something. We're not on this level.
I agree with that.
The dragon's
I'll
gone.
reappear. Fine.
Wolf.
Okay, so all in favor? Aye. Cool.
You were just like one of our shadows just following along our feet the entire time.
That's freaking cool. Wait, is Vin just following along wherever
Yes.
Brand New goes?
Following wherever primarily Essahar goes.
Does she know where he is?
No. But
I-
like in the general understanding, like follow with where the party is.
Okay.
Because like, it seems where you guys are going, you're not going to be far away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I also just reappeared, so.
Alright, let's go. We gotta talk to the people. Find some sacrifices, make the dragon happy. Cool.
Please, a dragon is to a lot of things.
I know, I wanna be friends.
We're still down
I
here
just
to
want to survive.
That's a very different goal.
we're still down here to collect drow heads. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Don't say it out loud in the city of Drow.
Well, I thought it was a city of just other things, including drow.
Yeah, it's not all drow.
I'm just
My
wondering
point
how.
still stands.
I'm just wondering if we're going to. I don't know how we're gonna pick that up if we're trying to scrounge for food.
No, I don't know how we would do that.
But we've only made 100 gold each off the 3 heads we have, so.
We
Is it collect as many as we can?
Yeah, it's as many drow as you get per head, you get 100 gold.
Or if I had to get 100 gold.
It's not bad, but it's
I-
not
I'd,
great.
I'd say
we're
that's.
not beheading Drow while we're in the city.
I'd
Fine,
say that-
fine, fine. We'll just make the dragon happy by killing them.
I mean, sacrificing them.
Let's be careful with how we hide the heads as well.
Just in my cape. It's like infinite space down there at this point.
Cape of holding.
Can I make that?
Fanny
Can that
pack
be a
of
thing?
holding.
Sure,
I have a cape of holding, guys.
sure.
Fanny pack of
It's
holding.
too cool. It's too cool to.
Enough
I know, right?
enough adventuring and.
So it's like whenever you take something out, you have to do like this swish with your cape,
Like,
and then it just like appears.
It will only appear depending on how dramatic the flourish is.
Oh,
The more
this
dra-
is Bez from Han.
The more dramatic it is,
She's
the more
literally dramatic as hell,
the more
especially after the teacup.
the more dramatic it is, the more specific like the search is in your inventory for it. So very dramatic, you get exactly what you want.
If it's trying to be sneaky, it's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
That's actually hilarious coming me about a thing.
Okay.
I better write that down for
Well, that was the easiest magic item we've ever gotten.
Hey, it makes sense given your backstory that you would have something that is as arcane capabilities.
Yeah, like I'm the basically the princess of my race. So
it makes sense that you would
On
have
my
something
head.
that scales off you showing off to others,
cape of holding.
whether naturally or just.
And plus, it
through
has a
sheer
demerit
force
too
of
to
will.
make it balanced, and also possibly hilarious.
Like, yes, I will just find my sword. Clank, 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 clank. Everything spills out.
I can never
No, I
find
can only
any.
do one item to one item because that way it's way funnier.
You,
'Cause if everything's
you
for
just
one
keep
item, it
waving it. I can never find anything in this thing.
Yep.
Okay.
So into the area the people ran into.
Yes.
How many of them will you feed to a dragon?
Maybe.
I'm just planning
Preferably
to.
a
Can we,
minimum.
what? I was thinking about leading the whole crowd. They're already in the area. They don't know better. Go follow your orders.
Let's save
We
that.
finally found a purpose for these beings.
I
These
think.
things.
Priests, am I right?
Maybe is Plan B, and only if you're first in line.
Do you see what I have to deal with, Nekafil?
I mean,
Yeah. Can't say I'm a fan.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Preferably get out of here as soon as possible.
You want the dragon to hunt us down?
the dragon's going to hunt you down.
The dragon.
I will drag you down with me.
Okay.
Plus, if we get its favor,
I
that'll
don't
be
know if there's
tremendously
any
helpful later on.
cave entrance big enough for the dragon to get out of. It might be stuck in here.
Or it might not be. We've only explored the entryway.
Should we talk to the people?
I have a good point. Just a minute. Also, you want some cinnamon?
Let's talk to the people before we.
Let's talk to the people.
Before we get any rash.
Since
We're where we are now because you've been talking.
okay, I'll be the first to go into the area the people are. Because vampire.
Yeah. They didn't hear any of that, by the way. We weren't in there.
Introduce me as your royal guard.
You're not from this realm. I don't think that would be smart.
Want me to?
I can be scary.
But you're not from here.
I can cast a disguise on me. It's not physical or anything. but
Until like an hour ago, you didn't think you were from here either.
What?
Like this is all new to you. Is what
I'm
I'm saying.
still not from here. They're
Well, let's ask all the people in there and see if that's what they think.
don't ask them.
okay.
They won't do
Yeah,
what you
fine.
want.
We'll have them settle this.
You guys are stupid.
Royalty goes in. Hey guys, am I royal? I don't feel royal.
Am I from here?
Do you like still worship me? Just be honest.
I would know these things.
What are you doing? What is the plan?
Plan.
What's happening? Sorry.
Let's start with finding the first person we see.
Okay. First individual you see is a mid-30s, one individual. They kind of short, cropped back hair. You kind of see that they're an element right above their left shoulder is kind of.
Just checking.
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna
looks
eat
to
the
be a little bit tumorous, or there's something has kind of grown there. But you see on their face they have kind of like arcane markings that kind of around the eye that kind of form a small pattern, and then just kind of the general Necrophil style of protruded veins of gold that kind of lattice across their body over different areas closer to the heart and to the brain,
Okay.
like different nervous system points.
Excuse me. What can you tell us about that?
It flies over and picks off those who are unable to find shelter.
Do we know if it has a name?
We've been a little bit too busy not getting eaten by it to
Fair. Very fair.
identify it.
Oh.
Well,
Do we know where it comes from?
Maybe not.
Even if it's just a general direction.
We suspect that it comes from a bit of a column near the basin.
Mason?
Basin.
Basin.
With the
River.
lake. The lake they have down here.
A
They-
column near the river.
Yeah. Large. Yeah, column near the river.
Okay.
So tempting. It's really.
What do you plan to do with it? Because it's going to come back.
Well, you see, this one points at as Bezrin,
No, don't
made a
fucking say
deal
anything.
with the dragon
Don't
to
fucking
get it
say
food.
anything.
Yeah, that one doesn't. That one's gonna get
Dumbass,
eaten.
I should have said it earlier. I fucking should have said it earlier.
I figured as much.
but it's gonna get eaten. Then the dragon won't be satisfied because they're stringy, and then it's gonna get really mad. I
I
think.
don't
The
think.
dragon is never satisfied.
Yeah.
Oh, not yet.
You're not gonna satisfy it. One way or the other.
Well, if it's that weak, can we just beat it?
It's a dragon!
It's a half
I'm-
dead one.
I'm formulating the beginnings of an idea. What if we fed it poisoned meat?
Oh, okay. Wait, wait. Didn't you say that the yellow stuff made you lose your mind?
Do we want a dragon to go apeshit?
Well, it's fractured mind, I believe is the word you
Could we
used.
squeeze it into the far realm?
Ooh.
Oh!
That's kind of a small hole.
I'm just asking.
The hell realm that you guys went to. Is that what you're talking about?
We didn't.
We're
go
talking about
there.
tentacle realm,
Yeah.
but we could try a different realm as well. But I don't know what we would fit into it.
So what I'm getting is our best chance of survival is to get out of here.
No, what I'm getting is the poison food ideas are really fucking good. 'Cause
We would have to find the food first of all. But it's
NPC?
from how you described it, it seemed so emaciated that it would eat anything put in front of it.
yes, that's exactly how
Except you apparently. I don't know why it didn't eat you.
Only because I promised to bring back
The
more.
person I'm talking to just said it would.
That it would eat me?
Yes. That's
What hasn't
literally the
yet?
conversation we had because I told the
It hasn't eaten me yet.
human that what you're trying to do, and he's like, yeah,
Simply put
no.
yourself at the end of the table, at the end of all the poisoned food.
Hold up one question. How many people are here?
Uh-oh.
There are approximately, that you can see in your immediate vicinity, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
That's about 2,000 pounds of meat.
I was hoping to ask for 15 volunteers. I didn't know that was the whole thing. I thought there was like 100 of them.
When you had originally came down here, you had seen that there might have been about being
that's ridiculous.
scattered.
And your plan from 10
Because
minutes ago was to
dragon.
off up the whole place.
If you 15 brave warriors would be willing to help out, we could end the dragon's hunger forever by killing it.
We'd end it
Are
for
you
like
assuming they haven't tried that?
we'd end its
I'm
hunger for
assuming
6
that
hours.
They
at
haven't
most.
gone quite as far as they might have to save their brethren.
So you're wanting us to die so that
Let me clarify. She wants you to do that.
yeah, what do
I'm
you
offering
say?
it. You don't have to. Jesus.
If I was in
I
your
believe
position, I'd
your best
sacrifice
chance
her.
of survival is to leave here as well.
I'm just trying to think. You're looking tastier and tastier to that dragon.
The sun-touched lands are not great for our kind. We are, despite all current
The
situations.
Shadowfell is an ashy, ashy place. The sun does not touch there.
Although getting there.
It touches above the hole we came in when we first entered this place.
So if your choice is hiding forever or dying, are you really living?
No one comes down here because they're looking to live.
That's quite sad. May I talk to you a bit about Ilse?
I knew it was gonna get to religion.
Who?
A great deity that looks over those who have nowhere else to go, and who attempts to help them weather nature's course, whatever that may be for that individual.
It's not going to work around here.
Shut the fuck up. I'm dying. I just really wanted to say that.
Never heard of this being?
He's generally more well known in my hometown, which granted is in an above ground place. However, his influence reaches many others, including those like yourselves.
The warmth of his light has never besmirched its glow upon our city.
Would you like me to show you?
I kind of
No.
just gesture as a
Are we-
kind of be my guest.
So the question becomes which one? Oh, I could totally use this, but it's a daily. I don't know if I want
And we did just wake up.
We just woke up. No, I want to
There's a
save that.
dragon.
I know. I'm trying to feed him poison. And he won't notice it's poison because they all taste bad. How about I'm gonna do a quick prayer to Ilsir in my head.
Okay.
So these possible followers, why you are worth following in the first place. Because I want them to know the same light that I do. I'm gonna like open my hands and wait for a second. Does anything happen?
As you kind of open your hand, you see for a second as your flesh begins to wrinkle, but it ends up kind of moving along the veins and kind of in between the spaces of it, as it almost seems like a layer of your skin kind of falls apart but forms into a maple leaf that is kind of mid-autumnal color change, and it just is in your hand now.
On top of that, I'm gonna add a little bit of prestidigitation to make it glow golden.
Okay.
Make it sparkle.
Sparkly maple leaf.
Pretty much. So that way there's a light aspect to what I promised them. This is what he offers. He offers change. He offers hope for a new season. He offers, well, life. The will to live.
I know I've been underground for a little bit, but that leaf looks like it's towards the end of its days.
That does not mean its days are over, though.
Go ahead and roll
I can see this in your face.
diplomacy.
What? Diplomacy?
Diplomacy.
I'm just dying laughing because, like, I've never been this serious in my life.
It'd be funny if you said, go ahead and roll initiative.
Ah, yes. All of these.
Diplomacy, you
As
said,
he
right?
just slaps you
Except
across
the
the face.
vampire.
What did you say?
23.
Do vampires have to eat?
That's a very random question that I also want to know the answer to.
Well, the thing doesn't say whether or not I can, but online searches say I can.
Cool.
You can go without food?
Yeah, pretty much.
You don't need to.
I don't need to, but I physically can.
Then,
Don't you just need blood
But
like once every
I
couple months or
want.
something?
then vampire seems like a much more utilitarian approach for their faith.
Yes.
Don't gotta worry about food.
Anyways, my 23 that I rolled on diplomacy, trying to
Oh.
convince you that
Oh,
Ilseer
right, that.
might offer them hope, and that you maybe want to look into that.
I like your words. I like your sentiments, but it's a difficult mind to change amongst these stone walls. But you have a good heart.
Thank you.
Or the closest approximation of whatever comes through this land.
So, why are you still here then? And what are you still living your days for?
Because I don't want to get eaten by the dragon.
Or what do you do every day? What do you aspire to do tomorrow? What about the day after that?
Scrape together enough minerals, trade them in at the local posts, find some more of the gold, and
Do you have
Do we
friends or family or connections that keep you here? Do you have a job that you love and would do anything for?
look, you're asking a lot of questions for someone who really hasn't understood what this place is. This isn't this city isn't a wondrous cave of peoples whose minds to be one. It's a tomb for those who are still alive. The lucky ones are the ones the dragon takes.
Then why haven't you gotten eaten yet? They're the lucky ones.
It's not in the cards for me right now. I've seen a little bit, but the gold only shows so much.
The Neckerville.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah.
You think it would help me if I could see what you see? Would that help me to understand your viewpoint more?
You're welcome to try.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I had 2 goals going into this, and neither one was met, so let's go.
Oh no. Did you drink the entire thing?
Yup.
What happens?
Ben?
This
This
should be
seems
good.
bad.
This should be good.
Back up.
Here, take some cinnamon.
I will.
You guys want any cinnamon?
I'm good.
Vezrin, As you kind of
I'm feeling oddly chipper today.
reality around you seems to slow to a grinding halt. And your point of view almost seems to double, then quadruple, then 8, until your perspective of seeing is like through a fly's eye, where there's hundreds of views and hundreds of slightly different angles, each projecting these images that kind of overlay one another, and you see echoes of yourself, echoes of everyone around you just there. And you feel this energy kind of running through your body, passing in every different direction. And you just kind of feel yourself frozen in place, just experiencing this. And
Do I see any paths to the possible futures? Like the other person was describing?
yes,
Like, what do I see? For example, because I know there's probably a lot.
you see the dragon. There's a vision of the 4 of you kind of around it, and there is ambush in combat, and you can see it kind of beating its wings for a moment as a cloud of smoke and ash kind of flies around from outside of it, burning and kind of poisoning the air around you. You can feel it in your veins as this kind of sulfurous ash almost seems to eat away at your person. But then that kind of shifts, and you see everyone else around you dead, splattered against cave walls, ripped limb from limb. Kind of shifts again, and all of those pieces are back together, and they're moving, trying to avoid duck out of cover. You see areas where you're offering a pile of bodies to the dragon. It's just every single possible future you see. Some of them you fight it, some of them it considers you useful enough to leave be, bargains being met. But it is an infinitely chaotic scenario. And all of this seems to happen in an instant.
So there's none where, like, I become friends with it and it helps me out too. It's just all ice or red.
The best that you see is living.
Do you see
There
the
are times when you kill it as well.
I don't care about that
Do
one.
you see the point I was trying to get across now that you've
No,
had a
you
little
don't-
trick?
No.
You don't know what I've seen and it's not over.
As Vezrin is experiencing all of this, and it feels like it goes by in an instant, she's kind of frozen in place for the next 3 hours.
Wow, you
I
took that.
died.
It was no.
And you see the spiderwebbing veins of this kind of creeping along their body.
Does it match
as
my hair?
It's like liquid gold.
So it matches my hair.
Okay.
Cool.
And it just seems to kind of be
Where did mine go?
attaching itself at all of the different areas where nerve clusters are, areas where brain function would kind of be, and you kind of see it bubbling under the surface, like almost like its own entity writhing under the skin, but just kind of like simmering in a non-destructive manner.
I look damn cool. That's what he's saying.
You're tripping balls.
Tara's probably just circling around my head like, I don't know what owls mean, or hawks mean.
Whatever.
So
it is.
she's incapacitated for 3 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You hear that?
The chaotic option. The evil option.
Just so we're clear, you cannot get into my cape of holding.
I
Just
get,
so we're clear.
I get into her cape of holding.
No.
Do you say no?
No, it's a freaking magical item that's attuned to me.
I don't think you can say any of that.
No, I mean, I can't say it, but it's true.
I tried anyways. I saw her flip things open and get stuff. I tried that.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and.
It's been attuned to me since I got it back home. At least that's what I've decided just now.
Yeah, I'm looking through it too.
I mean, you can open up someone else's bag of holding that they're wearing.
Wait, you can?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a bag.
It's just
It's
like.
It's a cape. It's a flashy cape that you have to
I'm
wear and
looking
then be
through it
dramatic
too.
with. You have to wear it and be dramatic with it. You have to have the imagery at the very least. And honestly, it doesn't have
Now
any
you get to steal
safeguards
something of
whatsoever.
hers.
What?
It doesn't have any safeguards whatsoever.
No.
I know exactly
Like
what it
it's
is.
up to the
Shit.
person who has it to like keep the
Activate.
bag closed.
Oh, damn.
Hey, say
Lock
something if
them
you
up.
don't want us to go through the cape.
What?
No, you say
Perfect.
nothing because you're frozen. All right, cool. We have permission.
I'm gonna murder all of them.
We don't hear that
I
either.
am going to murder them.
We assume that, but we don't hear it.
I'm gonna fucking murder you guys. I will track you down
Well,
and
wait.
you'll become the top of my hit list if you still even one I am.
Oh, I completely
You
forgot
have to
about
get the
that.
skull open if you want it.
I completely.
Yeah, if I had to roll a freaking 30 to get it, so do you.
I completely forgot about that. I was gonna just look.
I could still take the skull.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna hide it, bitch?
I have a backpack.
Yeah.
With a giant skull in it. You think I'm not gonna notice that?
You have a bugbear holding. I'll hold it.
I have a bunch of other crap in there you have to sort
That's
through.
fucking amazing.
I don't have infinite space, but I'm strong.
I'm sure I can find a way to hide it. Yes.
You might really want to consider that backup character, Sarah. Really consider
Should
it.
I make a roll to see if... Okay, I do have the skull, so technically I do own it.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to, if you wanted the actual thing, you'd have to get into the skull.
May I try and
Sure.
try one? Right.
Vezran wouldn't know any of this happened until they try to search for the skull later.
Right.
And then-
No, Vezran is completely out for
As
the next
far as
3
Ezra
hours.
knows, this didn't
Now,
happen.
granted, once you realize it's
Well,
gone,
I'm gonna realize real fucking quick.
you'll know immediately who it is.
Yeah, I will.
The
Okay,
exact person
what's-
you
what's
thought
the
it
roll?
was.
me. Not me.
You're not stopping.
In order to get into it would be, I don't remember the exact check I had
I
before.
know you said it was above 25.
Yeah.
Because I rolled a 30 and got it. And I think it was insight for me.
Yeah, insight or thievery, your choice. And actually, go ahead and throw a religion in there because religion, it's literally your thing.
We're going with thievery because that's my best stat,
Okay.
and that is a 13.
The skull does not yield.
I
What
have
did you
three-
roll?
I rolled a 9. I have 3 hours to keep trying.
That is completely true and fair.
Oh, but how long does it take for each try? Because you're gonna be really messing with it.
How long would it take to take 20?
It's probably gonna be like 5-10 minutes a take.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
We're doing another take.
Okay.
Can I see some other useful information while I'm fucking
That
drugged
was
up
worse.
for 3 hours?
Sure. What kind of things are you looking for?
Where
I'd
else
say
it was
take
trying
20.
to lead me to?
Then you'll get it open, lickety split.
Like, what am I supposed to be doing next?
Take 20.
Should I keep going? Is it danger up
No,
ahead? Should I
Taking
leave?
20
Is it more
when you
beneficial
take an
to
extra
do
long time to
something?
do something.
Should I go look at the
and,
rock room and the Hellgate that
result
they were
is
looking
It's
at?
a guaranteed success
Whatever.
because it's just you really focusing
It's like,
on it.
now I'm
and taking
drugged up.
your
I
time.
can go in the
And he
Hellgate.
just said it would take 10 minutes to do that.
Your consciousness kind of floats
that's
around.
It's
and
a
you
thing
see
in 5th
the-
edition.
the
I assumed it was a
room.
thing
It's-
here, and
And you can kind of see the room. It's just
Cool.
the silver sigils on the ground
Mhm.
and kind of float around. And there are the different warp cores that are in the area, but you have to like be tangible. And,
Yeah, to touch them, yeah.
yeah.
Do I see anything up ahead of us? Do I see anything behind us that looks interesting? Like, I got 3 fucking hours to explore.
Yeah. As you're kind of projecting your consciousness around and seeing the different areas of this land, like you're acutely aware of Esahar in this area, and you with the violet eyes. just for some reason acutely aware, and it kind of pulls you back to where you are
Uh-oh.
in the present moment. And then you kind of loop around and see different areas. And where the dragon is purported to be the large central spire, there seems to be almost like an anthill colony where lots of different other individuals down here are.
Mm-hmm.
But they've kind of scaffolded themselves into the different spires. And while it's not necessarily a psychic connection because it doesn't go two ways,
Yeah.
you almost feel yourself being magnetically drawn in. And there's just swarms of violet eyes.
Oh, this is lovely. I don't want to be here anymore. Please.
You've got 3 hours.
God damn it.
Okay, so
Are there any hidden areas? Can I find some hidden areas with treasure that I can easily get to? I just want some fucking gold so I can pay for stuff.
so
There's a good number of people here you could try and steal from.
I don't have the thievery skill like, at all.
Okay, so you wanted to take
Is-
more attempts into the
Is take 20 a thing in 4th edition?
take 20.
Let's take 20.
Like,
yeah,
like
that's
in,
what I said.
well, in 5th edition, you can try like take 20 on a skill to just, it takes 20 times as longer to do it,
Oh.
but you succeed. And I was wondering if that's a thing.
I'm not familiar with that in 5th edition, but I'm willing to
Am I
let
making
be
that
a
up?
thing.
I also just rolled a natural 20.
Okay,
I
so
fucking hate all
you
you
might as well have
people.
taken it.
Okay.
Wait, what did you add to it though?
It's a 16 plus 4, a natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
The skull does not yield then.
I'm feeling pretty good.
We're
about
taking
this
20.
now.
Okay. So that's going to be at
Wait, do the math.
20, that's 200 minutes.
Is
so
it?
yeah,
Oh my god,
Oh.
it is.
200 minutes. 3 hours is
1800. I mean, 180.
yeah,
So, no.
20 minutes. So there's a 20-minute period that
I'm
Desiree would
awake.
be conscious that you would not have gotten it open in yet.
Okay.
Take 20 is a 3rd edition rule, so
Well,
I was way turned around.
I'm willing to let it be a thing for different durations of different skills.
I'm just gonna keep trying. Try one more time then.
Go ahead.
Okay, natural 20
Plus,
plus 4. For thievery skill, which is my best
That ought to
skill
do it.
out of your options.
No. I did get a 30 to get it open last time.
well, the DC was like, it wasn't 30.
I know. I'm pretty sure it was like 25.
It was around there.
Yeah. You're the DM, you get to decide.
I think the way to rule this is you are able to get it open, but as you're kind of able to pull the cube out, the artifact out, that's probably around when Vezrin's kind of starts to groggily come to.
Backpack.
Well, I think
You're not aware of what just happened.
Yes, I am. My consciousness was floating around.
You saw every possible future, ones where they did loot you and ones where they didn't.
Okay, automatically I'm like, where the fuck's my cape?
it's
On your
you.
back.
On your back.
Did you put it back?
It was
I
on
You
you.
never
the
took
same
it
way.
off.
What are you talking about?
Wait, how did you freaking get anything out of it?
Huh?
You have to wear it dramatically.
What are you talking
You
about?
just like wave at my butt and then it happened? Is that what you guys did? Because that's what I'm picturing.
Is that what you pictured while you were having an acid trip?
No, that was not Desmond saying that. That's Jesse saying that. Desmond's gonna say, what the fuck did you do?
We
Nothing.
kind of
Immediately checking all my belongings.
killed some time while you were gone.
I got my spear.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't have my spear actually. I got my bow and arrow, got my daggers, I've got my sword, I got my scythe. Where is it?
Gotta start.
Huh?
Do you have the books? Did any of you take the book?
They didn't say it, don't give them a
Azahar
prompt.
has no interest in
Fair
the book at this moment.
I forgot there was a book.
Okay. So no, you would still have the book.
Got the book, got my vial of Alacus, I've got my flint and seal, I've got my no, hold on. Hold on.
Now, because Brandon
Where
didn't actually take anything, he is
is it?
unconcerned about what's going
Yeah,
on right
fair
now.
enough.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? What's that in your fucking backpack?
You
Sure as hell was not there a second ago. Literally a second
You
ago.
don't know I put it in
literally
there.
You don't know that.
I can't see a giant human skull in her backpack.
No.
It's not like it's transparent.
Okay, rolling an insight check to see if she's telling me the truth that she didn't steal anything.
Roll contested bluff or would it be bluff?
I think
Your choice of bluff or diplomacy versus insight.
they're the same for me.
Okay.
Come on.
Fuck! What is it with you and fives?
Ha ha ha!
What'd you get?
12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
I got a 16 too.
Oh my.
What does that do?
Contested will. So you roll again.
Okay.
Battle of the minds.
Really? I know I said I didn't like fives, but sixes are not much better.
A natural 20.
17.
Well,
That was.
I can't tell if she's lying to me or not.
vampires are really good at this kind of thing.
Can I do a perception check?
When it comes
What
to
are you
human
looking for?
skulls.
My skull. I'm gonna look for my skull. Doesn't matter where it is. I'm just looking around. See if I can hit it anywhere or something. Oh. 21.
You find it.
You're not the DM. I don't know if
No
I
one
found it
knows
or
how.
not.
I mean, there's a lot of people around. If you can't find it with where you are, there's a lot of people who could have it, and it's not immediately apparent to you where it would be.
Something I was thinking about earlier that may or may not be what I want it to be, but I want to know, why was Vin's ring vibrating near me? Is Esahar's ring vibrating?
Yep.
What's that ring there? What does it do?
Lets me know an artifact's nearby, which I already knew that.
Where might it be?
Well, it was on your person, but I guess you didn't protect it well enough.
Well, if that's vibrating, it's nearby.
Could be in the area, could be on one of them, who knows?
I mean, we weren't looking. Someone, you know, there's a lot of them here. They're a lot of sneaky people. They might have come up and just pickpocketed it.
Hey, don't look at us.
I don't
One
know.
of the
I'm not saying it's you.
What about you, brand new?
Huh?
You have it?
I'm literally not wearing a shirt. Where could I hide it?
Never mind. Then you got it? I like you, but I don't like you that much. Or do you know where it is?
My oaths forbade me from. I'm sorry.
Your oaths to who? Oh,
To Kuvok.
why'd you look at Esahar?
She didn't.
Oh, you just did.
I the DM did, yes. Vin, the Necaphil Kuvok,
so
did not.
I'm not letting this one go. If I find out any one of you have it or hid it from me, you will die. Simple as that. Cool?
There's
Cool.
a dragon here.
I don't care. I'm
We
gonna
have
leave
bigger
now.
problems.
I'm just gonna start walking
And
out.
you saw the outcome of literally every single one of those problems.
You don't know that.
Yeah, true.
She-
You,
yeah,
you,
she-
you wouldn't know.
You have no idea
Vin would
what I saw.
understand what the Necaphil
Didn't she
is.
tell us?
No, absolutely
No.
not. I'm pissed at you right now.
No.
So I'm just gonna start walking out.
She
And
gave
then
a
didn't
very
Vin tell
brief
us?
overview, but it's like it was strange and psychedelic
Okay.
because it's
I'm heading towards the exit. I'm not
Okay.
staying here any longer.
You hear the rustling as you've kind of made your presence known back on this general area.
Going up on the rope quick.
Time to hide.
Going up, leaving.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
I don't fucking care. Nobody's gonna get in my way on my way out.
Why do I get the feeling the dragon's gonna know you just left?
That's fine. I don't give a shit. I got a backup
It can
carry.
smell you. bleeding.
Yeah, it knows my spell. It's gonna know me no matter where I am. Doesn't matter if I try to hide.
It just goes up the stairs after you.
That's fine.
Nice.
Literally, like, Vezrin has tunnel vision right now. She's livid. And she just wants to get out of here because she knows she can't do anything here other than fight some shit.
That's a reasonable understanding. So where would you be going?
Back towards the entrance, you know how we came down here?
Mm-hmm.
And then we took the right to get here?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like going back down that path and then trying to get out.
I mean,
And
the bridge is still out.
yeah, I can face step it across.
You faced up this. You haven't.
It's
Yeah,
in-
you haven't had any encounter since. Or a short rest.
No, we had the long rest.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
You just faced up across them, yeah.
I'm leaving.
You're just leaving entirely?
Yep.
Okay.
Hezron has left the cave.
Yep.
Well, that was easy.
I knew it was gonna be that easy and we've done it sooner.
Yeah.
Ilsir, whatever you were asking me to do, I can't do it in there.
See a small mote of sunlight seemingly move over the Shadowfell area. You see it kind of in the distance.
No fucking clue what that means. What am I supposed to know what that means? Would Vezrin know? Because Vezrin can make up some bullshit that means she knows.
Ilsir's just watching you on a TV eating popcorn, like, they took the skull, you idiot! It was right there! Oh my, she's leaving, oh my god. You know, kudos to the nature god for being able to communicate in the Underdark. That took a lot of work. With the skin and everything.
Underdark itself is a weak boundary between planes. I mean, gods have some influence there.
It's pretty fun.
Probably a lot of cave fungus too.
Yeah.
You know what? Instead of going like straight out, I'm gonna go to that other area where the hell runs are. Hell runs are like
Oh.
sigil thing with the rocks.
Okay.
It's cool.
It is cool.
I still got the yellow stuff in my veins, right?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go in there, investigate, find out I can put a rock in the thing.
Okay.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead and roll me a D100 then.
She's doing the thing.
You don't know nothing.
I do. It's like it doesn't.
I sense a great
that would be
disturbance in
a
the
90.
Feywild.
A 90. Okay. 74 was the far realm. 90 is
I assume you have a table.
generally. Oh, fun. Not enough memory to open this page. Let me try off of memory because
90's high, which means good.
No, I imagine it's a fully randomized table.
you watch as the stone you grab. What does the stone you grab look like? Because there's hundreds of them.
Literally don't remember. Can I make it up?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah.
This is me just.
I choose the one that looks like that like transforms itself into ice, and then it like transforms back into rock. That one.
Okay.
Who?
This
That
one,
one. Ice.
Fair.
you kind of place it place it on the sigil, and the kind of throat opens up, and hole is opened, and immediately frostbitten winds begin sweeping through. Snow begins flying up through the vent, and you see larger veins of copper and stone that just kind of open up around, ice shards around, and it is a mess of rock and stone and ice and freezing cold. The sky itself is a faint blue, but it is almost blocked out by the torrential blizzard.
Do I like see anything in the little world that I might be interested in, or is it all just snow?
It seems like a lot of snow, but they're like you'd have to go through and do some investigating to find some stuff. But it's hard to just immediately open up a door to another world and be like, yoink.
Yeah, yeah. Is the snow and frostbite tolerable, or will it like insta kill me or like beat my health down every second?
In 5th edition terms, basically like every half hour in this environment would be a point of exhaustion.
Okay, first up, I'm gonna send Tara through there, cause she's a snowhawk.
Okay.
I have a winter. And I'm gonna have her look around and tell her to squawk if she sees something interesting.
Okay.
She has to stay within my sight though. I'm worried.
That's not very far. Like you get like that's through the throat and maybe like a 10-foot radius around it. Like it's
Okay, you can go
dense.
farther, hun. You can go farther. Only no more than 60 feet though, okay?
This may be tragic.
We're gonna see. It's not the environment that's gonna kill her.
Eventually, far away, you hear a small cawing. It almost seems like the snow begins to glow brighter white.
I'm gonna go in after her.
Okay. Into the throat.
Yes. I wanna find Tara.
You pass through and it closes.
Oh, that's fun. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
a
I got
chaotic
what I
character. I
wanted,
do what I
so-
want.
I guess at this point I don't really care.
Probably not.
You know what? No, at this point he doesn't care.
Hey, it's
Oh my.
it's absolutely possible for
It's-
you guys to get yourselves in over your head into situations where you will die.
I'm dying.
He's chaotic evil, he got what he wanted, he doesn't care what she does anymore.
My glasses make this look like this when I'm not paying attention, and I'm dying. Sorry, it made me giggle a lot. Cool. What now?
Okay. If,
I bet you weren't planning this one.
thankfully, I know where you ended up because it's a place I did a lot of world building for over the summer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What is terrifying?
What?
What is terrifying?
The blizzard is going strong and hard, but you eventually find an area where there are small fur-covered tents with kind of poles.
Mm-hmm.
And there are individuals who are kind of bracing themselves under their, wrap themselves in linens, and there is a small fire that is barely braving the heat because it's mostly protected by domed areas. There is a large mountain that you are on.
So there's people?
Yeah, there are people here. They are just as hidden away from the snow and kind of, so the wind will just kind of pass over them like a tornado.
I'm gonna go up to the nearest one. Be like, hi, excuse me. I'm new around here. Can you tell me where I am?
What dimension am I in?
I'm not asking them. They don't know that.
Get down there, or you're gonna freeze to death here.
Do you mind if I come inside?
The more warmth, the merrier. You see, like, where you thought there was one person, there's actually 4.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna scooch on in here. Hi guys, my name's Fez. What are your names?
Oh gosh.
That's the DM torture quest.
No, it's fine.
Preferably first, middle, and last name.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse to the DM. Is there a name here I'm gonna want to remember?
Here, let me pull up names because
To fantasy name
Look, I just
generators
have-
we go.
You can
No.
name them Tim, John, Josh, and Joe.
that's actually not true, Sarah. I just have to go to documents from another campaign.
We really are crossing realms.
Oh, I'm laughing so hard. Did I appear in your other game?
Yes.
Can I meet the other players?
What is this? A
I'm gonna
crossover
die laughing.
episode?
Yes, it is. Except it might be longer than an episode.
The
I don't know how to get back.
as that one stone stays there, it's going to keep melting and reopening and closing.
I do notice
Does
it
it?
is a bit after 11:10. We might not be able to stay here much longer.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
that's probably.
As soon as I
true.
came in this snow place, I was waiting for you to go, and we're gonna pick up next week.
We can
Like, hang on.
we can end off with making a promise to a hungry dragon and then immediately breaking it.
Well, to be fair, in my mind, in thousands of my minds, he broke it way more.
Fair enough.
He
In
never
my-
kept his end of the bargain because I wanted him to be my friend and to do
In
stuff
your-
for me, and
in
he never
your-
did it.
In your
in
billions
my
of
mind,
visions,
thousands of my minds.
in your billions of visions, did my poison meat plan ever work?
Yes, once.
That
No,
could
it
have
was
been
more
this-
than time. It was more than once.
I get to decide what I saw.
That's fair enough.
That could have been. That could have been this reality.
It could have been, but I don't really want to kill it. I have no reason to.
Other than it's killing off a city one by one.
I don't care about the fucking city.
Uh,
They're not fellows of real here.
you seem rather ill prepared for your time on this here rock.
Oh, this was the warmest clothing I had. I knew I should have brought my other coat. Do you happen to have an extra, or can I buy one off of you?
You
Trade
seem,
something for it.
you seem rather ill-seer for the weather.
I'm laughing.
Uh,
Yeah.
look, you can bunker with us until the storm passes. But if you want to buy our furs, that's going to be a hefty price.
Is there a nearby town, or like, what do you recommend? What's nearby? All the
We've
latest
got a week.
tourists.
There's a couple caravans heading to Coritas. That'll take. Yeah, they'll probably be coming around here in 2 day. In a 2 day.
As in today, or in 2 days?
In 2 days.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna hang out with y'all, learn a little bit more about the land if that's okay. Maybe help you with anything you might need help with, and then I'm gonna catch that caravan.
Once again, I'm terribly sorry for presuming, but once again, it seems as though you are playing off of being greatly lost, and
Oh,
I can't help but reconcile some previous altercations that we've encountered.
I hate to. Sorry.
What familiarities are you with the Katernan Confederacy?
Absolutely zero. If I'm being honest, I believe I'm from actually a place extremely far from this world. I got here by accident, and I don't really want to go back right now. So, do you think, what is this world called? What is this city called? If you can't tell me that, that's cool. I just want to catch that caravan, buy a warm coat, and see what I can do here. I just want to help others. That's my main calling in life.
Welcome to Voskarad. That's where we're gonna end.
I was gonna be like,
today's
we can't keep going.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
Ending with a welcome too. Welcome to the far realm.
I brought all of us together, and I will take all of us apart.
You already have.
Exactly.
We were enjoying things when you did that. Then you brought